on stream. Welcome. That's me. Hello, hi. Alright. I'm gonna have to finish up the tutorial.
No worries.
Bullseye! Now, I still got line of sight, so if you help him up, I'll just knock him right back down. Make it safe for him first.
Make it stay safe for him first, alright. Oh, I see.
Well done. Do what you can to make things safe whenever you face a setback.
Bye, Axie.
Thank God I don't have to replace old Cleet. Time to get a move on.
Oh, Cletus.
Next part's simple. Run through the fire fast and then put it out. You don't want to burn to death. Just like when you were bleeding, burning is a slow death you can avoid. But it'll take time. Keep a level head and put it out. Thought I might lose you there. Would have been a damn shame. You're hurt now. Only banishing a target will fully restore your vitality. Alright. Time to start your own fires. I have some more presents for you in the next room. Explosives can turn the tables real fast when you've been dealt a bad hand. You can carry a few of them. Might even find others when you're out exploring. And in case it ain't obvious, you can only use them once. Those fire bombs and dynamite sticks are for you. Pick them up. Let's see how good your throwing arm is. Now, it's just the same target practice with one exception. Burn the bastards up.
I don't like that the grenades are on 7.
Killing, that's for sure.
That is quite the
so
button to
far.
press.
I set up something real nice for you just ahead.
I usually use my scroll wheel to just scroll down to grenades and stuff like that to switch between items.
I see.
There's a pack of grunts and the like.
Good to know.
Clear them out
Yep.
any way you want. There's enough equipment around, so let your imagination run wild.
So, Hunt crashed on Axie so hard, it killed the Twitch video player and killed his Discord. And his Discord isn't running, so he can't restart his Discord.
Oh, that is one hell of a way to...
Oh. And then, he's like, I'll just reboot real quick and try to fix everything. And now he has a Windows update.
Oh, good. A series of unfortunate events.
I shall inform him that he is Lemony Snicket.
Who? Clear an area of all enemies. There's one left. Oh, there is.
He just turned around and said to me, "Well, howdy, if you want someone to break a computer, just put it in front of me."
Ah.
Great work. By the looks of it, I'm going too easy on you.
We'll do in a moment, Kaylee. Give me a moment to give you a proper compliment.
Hear that rattling and squealing? Just for you, we got something special. He's been weakened, so all you gotta do is finish him off. Don't underestimate him, though. By the way, we call him the Butcher.
The Butcher.
Better watch out. That hook and fire of his will bite you.
How's the tutorial going?
Good luck
I
with
think I'm at the end of it. I'm
forward
killing
to
the butcher
show.
now. Oh my god, he's big.
He is.
Oh my god. He's got a pig head.
He does have a big head.
Why did they give me such a small arena?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Bravo.
Please don't burn to death.
Fast. Butcher had some fight left in him.
Yeah, he definitely did have some fight left in him.
Let's start the banishment, then you can claim your bounty. You'll recover as soon as you
Butcher.
start it, as a boon to channeling fonts of otherworldly power. Careful now.
Oh.
That banishment sets off a storm in Darkside. Any hunters nearby will come in lock, stock, and barrel to steal your bounty from you. The banishment takes a while. Stay alert and listen for anyone who may be approaching. Practice caution. When it's real, take traps with you to set for thieves. When you pick up that bounty, you'll get a short boost to your dark side that'll reveal any hunters trying to get what's yours. Watch for an orange glow. Pick up the bounty token, and you'll see what I mean. You've got some unwanted guests west of here. They're readying an ambush. You'll have to take them out. Oh, I forgot to mention. Once you've got that bounty token on you, everyone in the area can track you down through the site and the map. Hiding is futile.
Kelly, jij bent mijn geluksvogel en mijn verblindende licht. There you go, that's the compliment you're getting.
There they are. Just like the site showed you. Get ready to take them out.
Where's number 3? Oh, there he is.
There you have it, Hunter. You're
I remember
officially
that I'm
ready to
very
take on
bad at
whatever
spotting
awaits you
things
out
in
there.
these types of games, like in
Now you got two options.
Battle
You
Royale
can
like
extract
games.
and get your money, or you can keep on going ahead and take on some more advanced
So the upside is
challenges.
this is an
It's
extraction
tougher.
shooter, so there's
Yeah.
significantly
I'll be
less
there to
people
help.
in most battle
But if
royales,
you make
and
it out, you'll be even more ready to cause hell in the bayou.
it's team effort. We can try and swap
Get a
people
modified
together.
Yeah.
board.
And
Choice is
if
yours.
you die, as long as the rest of the team doesn't die, we can still bring you back to life.
Good.
That coach will get you out of here. Just wait a spell. And under
I
normal
bet I'm gonna get shot
circumstances,
at the end of
try
this,
not
just
get
to
ambushed.
rub it in.
Good work out there, Hunter. You'll live to die.
Just be
another
like,
day.
welcome to hunt.
Yeah, welcome to Hunt. Here's the end of your tutorial. Get shot, motherfucker. I could see that happening. I would put that in my game.
Oh, so would I. I'd 100% be like, oh, you thought you were safe? No.
He does warn you, like, they will come and try to ambush you at the extraction point. But, like, to put that in the tutorial, ooh.
Okay, now I'm back. There we go.
Hello.
Now you're back.
I'm back for now, at least.
I just finished my
Oh.
tutorial too, so you're just on time.
Perfect timing.
How long until the void claims you once again?
Who knows? My computer's real unhappy tonight.
Alright, you should have an invite there, Mons.
Just loading properly. Yes, skip, continue. No, I don't want to play the advanced tutorial. Continue to roster. Sure.
I love how they, in one of the last updates, they broke inviting people to a group.
Oh.
And that might sound weird, but let me explain. Previously, you'd invite somebody to your group, and then when you did the invite, it'd be like, oh, do you want to play trios? You can invite 2 people. And you just hit invite on both people, and go back, and they both accept the invites and end up in the party. Now, if you want to invite people, you hit the invite button. It comes up with your Steam friends list. You go invite this person. It goes, okay. And then you go, can I invite another person? It goes, no. Wait for the first person to accept the invite first. And then once they've accepted the invite, it goes, okay, now you can invite your other friend. I'm like, why?
Oh. I don't know how this works. I'll explain. Alright.
Alright, so let's go through some basics. So you got your hunter from the tutorial. They're going to come with, holy shit, they've got quartermaster? What the fuck?
What?
Can't even... hang on.
Do I have a perk that I'm not supposed to
Hold
have?
I don't think, even at my level after prestiging, that I can buy quartermaster yet. Oh, no, I can. Okay.
Alright.
And I'm like, well, then level 31. Anyway. Yeah, so basically, you know, you've got your traits and stuff, so like, let's pick one. Like levering, for example, you've got there. If you're using a lever action weapon and you're firing for that, you can hold down like left click to just auto fire it, sort of thing, which you do have a lever action weapon on.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So you've got all that sort of stuff. You've got your med kit and other things as well. The tutorial would have taught you a lot of the other stuff, but yeah, just like have a look at some of your perks, have a read through them.
Yeah.
I don't think you've got anything that complex except maybe iron repeater, which means that if you are in iron sights or aim down sights, whatever you want to call it, and you fire a shot, it won't take you out of it to reload. You'll stay in ADS, which is going to be really handy. Yeah. And quartermaster, which means you can put on a medium slot weapon in addition to your large slot. So you've got the Linfield's 1873C is your large slot weapon, and your secondary slot you've got a pistol. You could actually put on like a sawn-off pistol, sorry, like a sawn-off rifle or a sawn-off shotgun if you had one in that slot instead. But
don't think I have one.
No, probably not yet. Alright. The other thing I will say, and don't worry about this too much for the rest of us in the group, so myself and Axie, but your bloodline level is 1, so you want to set like your end of your name you've got like 1, and then your little like skull's in a shield at the moment. Yeah. That means that if you die and the rest of us die and we get a complete wipe, because we're past bloodline level 10, we'll lose our hunters, you'll keep yours. So you'll be able to keep leveling up your hunter and getting like more perks and stuff for the start of the game. Yeah. Once you get past bloodline level 10. It'll take a few games, but just... Yeah. Alright. The part of the game that I fear, loot... what is it called? Loot fear? Something like that? Oh, like the fear of loss and stuff like that, yeah. I forget what they call it in these games, but... The thing I will say is the game that a lot of people compare Hunt to is Escape from Tarkov. Yeah. Where it's like, you have to go in, you know, you spend your money and all the rest of it, go and find your loot, like, and then extract with it. In this, it's just like, oh yeah, you take your loadout, you take your like couple of guns, your other consumables and stuff like that. And if you die, all you lose is your couple of guns and stuff like that, and you just go to the shop and just rebuy them if you want. As long as you have enough, like, Hunt dollars, it literally doesn't matter. Like, there's nothing really to be afraid of in this game other than just losing a hunter, which is only a minor setback in most regards, which is what makes Hunt to me a lot more fun than something like Tarkov. Alright.
You still are losing something, so you get that extraction shooter rush when you're getting attacked while you're trying to get out, but it's more of a mild pain of loss rather than, oh good, there goes like 40 hours worth of progress.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright, whenever you're ready, just ready up.
Constance Gorky, good name.
It is a good name.
Yeah, it is a good... The Mountain Man, I like that.
Yeah, it's just Legendary Hunter, he's always called the Mountain Man.
Yeah, but it's still... You know what he looks like to me? He looks like... is it the Terror? No. It's one of the... it's the sniper guy from Metal Gear. One of them. I don't remember which one. The one that if you skip... Yeah, is it the Fear? I've been playing in a D&D game where the DM has made like many boss fights that are named after them but slightly different, so I get the names wrong all the time.
So the Pain's the one with the Hornets.
Yeah.
The Terror is the the one with like the lightning powers. I want to say off the top of my head, or I'm remembering a different Metal Gear game. I think it's the Fear that's the sniper who's the old guy that just dies if you just don't play for a few days. Just like, I'm not gonna fight you.
Mm-hmm. Kind of what it looks like to me. Except he has a bear on his head.
Yeah, brand new Legendary Hunter for me. I was checking my my black market before, which you can spend the harder to get currency, the blood bonds on, and it was like, oh yeah, one of your things in your black market for the current reset is you can get the Mountain Man for 40% off. I was like, oh.
Alright.
The Legendary Hunters, just to be perfectly honest with you, all it does is it goes, instead of starting with like some guns and stuff like you get if you recruit the normal hunters, you just start with 3 perks, which are generated at random. So it's like, it's not really that big of a benefit. It's not like, oh my god, Legendary Hunters are OP. It's just like, you just start with no weapons, be able to buy all of your own gear and set them up custom, but they come with a couple of perks, which is, you know, can be useful, can be complete shit if it gives you stuff you don't like.
Yeah.
Huh, I could get the Deckhand.
Deckhand's kind of cool. I like him.
I don't have 600 blood bonds though.
Yeah, I had 1500.
Yeah, but see, you play this game.
Yes, I do.
Crytek also made that, like, power suit game, right? Was it Crisis?
Crisis.
Yeah.
Crisis, yeah.
I like that game a lot.
I like Crisis. It's interesting that even still to this day, some people use Crisis 1 as like a benchmarking tool for their PC because like it just was such a beast of an engine to run. It's like, oh yeah, it's just still a handy benchmarking tool for some people. I'm like, I can get that.
I remember playing it with my brother. Well, not multiplayer, but just me and him playing it, taking turns. And then I was like, this game is too difficult. I'm going to lower the difficulty, but you can't up the difficulty anymore after you lower it. And then he got very upset at me. I was like, but I want to enjoy the game. And it was like, nuh-uh, I want to have it difficult.
The never-ending argument between, do you want the challenge and have to overcome it, or do you want to just like actually enjoy the game? And then some games that take it too far, like speaking of, I was playing Shin Megami Tensei 3 yesterday because I've been meaning to get back to it since the first time I played it like 2 years ago and just never got back to it.
Oh boy.
And was looking at the difficulty, and it's got a difficulty that's literally called Merciful, which is just like, oh yeah, you just play through the game and literally you can just do only the mandatory boss fights and skip everything else and you would have no trouble getting through the entire game. I'm like, oh yeah, that's too easy.
Hello, Kugane, welcome.
It's like, here's a JRPG, but you don't have to actually play the game. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever played any game that is like incredibly difficult for no reason whatsoever. I don't mind difficult games. I don't usually play them, but I don't mind them. Like Elden Ring, for example.
Yeah.
But there's also such a thing as artificial difficulty, which I have a really burning passion of hatred towards. Where it's just like, okay, it's not actually difficult. It's just that the enemies have like 10,000 HP and there's 6 of them. So, you know, good luck.
Alright, so a few things the tutorial wouldn't have taken you through. If you press, like, and hold E to go into your dark side, you notice where, like, the nearest clues are, which are, like, the blue glows. So we want to go and, like, track those down and get 3 of them to get enough to find the boss, like it said. But if you press Tab to bring up your map, you'll notice there's, like, 2 sections. There's one marked with a 1 and one marked with a 2.
Yeah.
We are in the section marked with 1, so on the left there where it's got the 2 bosses, like, top to bottom, 1 will always be the top boss and 2 will always be the bottom one. So we're in the region where the butcher is the boss at the end of what we're doing.
And the other one is the
Scrapbeak.
Scrapbeak. Oh.
Yeah. You'll learn which one's which.
Yeah.
After a bit, yeah.
I know roughly what they are because I've watched you play this game a little bit.
Yeah. well, I won't have to go through as much of the basics. But yeah, the important things obviously is, you know, like watch your surroundings, keep an ear out for like sound and stuff. Like gunfire is a good way to tip people off to where you are from a pretty extreme distance. And obviously you just gotta like watch out for like your armors and stuff like that, and your other big guys. Armors are usually fine because you can just run up and just stab them a few times and they'll go down.
Right.
The power of bayonet.
The ones you don't want to stab, obviously, are the immolators, which are the big flaming guys. You don't want to shoot them either because they explode.
Alright.
Yeah, you'll notice if you press tab again, sections of the map get grayed out, and yeah, we just gotta kind of track from there and work out where we want to go next and figure it out. So like we can see there's a another clue up towards Fort Carmick and Nichols Prison if you look on the map.
Yeah.
And there's kind of a trick to it, which is one of the things that like a lot of people don't sort of work out early.
There's a grunt there.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to see if I could ping. And I can.
Yep, if you double click as well, it does the enemy one. But yeah, if you have a look on the map, Golden Acres and Salter's Pork up the top closed off, and like Hemlock and Hyde to our right and Ironworks to the left closed off.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be like down towards the south part of the map more, and probably more to the sort of east. So like going to like Bradley and Craven Brickworks or Fort Carmick is a pretty good bet to try and find where the boss is a bit faster.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm trying to think of anything else the tutorial doesn't really talk about. The rest of it's just going to be like mostly playing the game and just getting used to it. But one of them is your like sprinting and your melee charge attacks are two different stamina bars.
They're two different ones? Alright.
Yep. But neither one can recharge if you're using either. So if you're like doing a lot of melee attacks, your sprint stamina can't recharge because you're meleeing, and the same as if you're sprinting, your melee won't recharge.
Alright. Is Hunt that frustrating in the later game? I was thinking to put that name, by the way.
Very fair. I keep looking at bodies to go and loot them. I've been playing too much Starfield.
Is it any good? I've heard mixed reviews.
I'm enjoying it.
Are the leeches still... Oh, I hear enemies.
Goodbye, bee lady.
Yeah, I'm using double silenced weapons because I'm just that sort of person.
My day is going pretty good. It's very early in the morning, so I've just woken up, but, you know, playing some games with friends. I hope your day is going well, too. There is friendly fire, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I joke all the time about beating up HG when they do stupid things. Not very often I have to follow through on it, but sometimes you just got to make sure they understand that, you know,
Discipline.
you aren't joking around, the threat was legitimate.
Yeah. It's not a threat, it's a promise.
I'll let one of you grab that clue.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, if it helps at all, you can kind of get used to it using like, if you're not used to using like F for picking up stuff and doing that, you can just switch E and F and make F your dark side button as well.
I might do that because I've been playing GTFO and this game reminds me of that in a way. And their F is pickup.
Yeah, Verdi's the same. He's just too used to using E as his interact button for everything, so he switched his buttons as well.
I've gotten very used to swapping per game, so it...
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
It's a weaponry blueprint.
Yep, so that'll unlock the next tier of whatever weapon you have out when you use it for you. So if you pick one of your weapons you want to unlock like the next tier of and use it, it's got 2 uses, so both you can. It's like if you want to unlock like the next version of your pistol, whether it's like a faster loading pistol or something, or like the sniper version of your rifle.
Alright.
Ooh, I got the Pax incendiary ammo.
Yep. It basically skips the XP grind. Sometimes you get lucky in these bigger points of interest, there'll be like a double clue, so like this one's a double clue. Yeah, that was right.
Sweet bell, yep.
Yeah, it was on this side of the map. Like, I'm trying to get better at working those out based on when you've gotten like 1 or 2 clues, because it just, it makes the game more fun for me.
God, what the hell is that?
Yeah, don't go in there. So that's the worst of the specials is the meathead. So if you see like the leeches.
Leeches, yeah.
They will attack and poison you, and the meathead will come at you. The meatheads are actually completely blind. They respond to sound, and also they can smell poisoned players, or poisoned anything, basically. So if you poison something or put poison anywhere near them, they will run at the poison and swing wildly at it, basically. So if the leeches attack you and make you poisoned, the meathead will chase you, and they hit like a goddamn truck, so they're just painful. You just ignore them.
That's interesting monster design, though. It's not like something game-breaking, or not like world thought-breaking, I don't know. But it's still pretty cool.
Yeah. They're especially annoying because of the fact that they're just really fucking hard to kill. Like, the most reliable ways of killing them is either shoot them with penny shot from a shotgun, because it hits for a lot of damage up close, or explode them, and they'll die in one explosion. But that's like the easiest ways to take care of them. The rest of it is just like, yeah,
I have not.
Don't bother, just ignore them.
They do have a chance to drop traits, so if you do kill them, you've got a chance to get a pretty good reward, but it's not worth it usually.
It's typically not worth it, yeah.
Is there... I know in the early days there was leeches in the water, or like big... a water monster, right?
Yep.
Does that still exist?
Yeah, so there's the... I'm trying to think of what it's called now.
Water devils.
Water devils. I just call them danger noodles because they look like ramen all the time, so I just get...
Right.
Yeah, they're still around, but they'll only be like in certain water as you like go past and stuff like that, so it's more sort of as you go into the water, keep an eye out for them, more than needing to constantly be on edge every time you go anywhere near water.
Because they were in every water before, right? Or...
even then, not so much, but they used to be a lot more common. I think they have actually toned them down on some patches recently, because it'd feel like I run into them a lot less than I used to. Yeah, that's not a meathead.
They make a very distinctive sound if you run into them.
Yes. So yeah, the boss is just in here at Sweet Bell.
You see
and
that...
you can tell which
on the
building they're in by scanning.
On the top left, there's already like diamonds. I don't know what those means. Like next to the...
Oh, that's the clues, yeah.
Oh,
so we've
right.
gotten 3 clues, so it means we know exactly where it is on the map when it's all targeted. And you can see that, like, if you do your dark sight, you can see this building's like glowing blue, and you can see the thing moving around in there.
Yeah.
Also, if you hold down dark sight while you're here, and have a look, you'll notice like the diamond where Butcher is up on the top left is like flashing white.
Yeah.
That means there's no enemy players in the general vicinity. It won't give you like a massive radius from where you are or around the point of interest, but if it flashes red, you know there's an enemy player near enough by to where you are that it's tipping you off there at this point of interest to fight the boss as well, so you can use that as like an indicator if it's safe to go in and fight the boss yet.
Meow. Good luck.
I didn't bring any stickies with me, so I can't actually fast kill the Butcher.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
You wouldn't even. I can't actually even buy stickies yet. I just got some that looked up.
Fucking bee lady.
Alright, so Butcher's right here in this window.
I'm gonna shoot him too.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright.
Just keep in mind, gunfire might attract other players as well,
right.
so just gotta be careful. Like, if you shoot him a few times, just take a look around, or alternatively, you can jump on in and fight him in here, which makes you a little bit safer. Just, if you feel like you're taking too much damage, know where your exits are, so like that window is our exit right now, so you can get out and heal if you need to.
Yeah. Alright.
Stairs, yeah.
He's aggroed right now, so if we want to all get out because he's angry, he'll actually take less damage while he's aggro.
Ooh, I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Oh, there we go.
Both of you were trying to get out the window at once, so you got yourself stuck.
Yeah, I had to back off.
My bad.
That's all good.
That's was on both of us.
I'll take a peek around. See if there's any movement. I saw like a swarm lady.
Yeah, she's dead. We shot her just before.
Oh, there's another one like over there.
There is another one out over the river there, yeah. Far enough away we don't worry about
How
it.
do I cancel a ping?
You just wait, they'll disappear after a
It'll
while.
time out.
Alright. Still don't see any movement.
Yeah, hit and run tactics can be really good in this if you're fighting bosses, because it gives you the ability to get to safety. That's Axie, he's inside fighting.
Yeah, I know.
He
I don't know
wants
how
to
you-
eat me.
I don't know how you don't get like nervous when you're in there with this big lad chasing you down.
Done it a bunch.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, his head came off.
Oh, my
Yeah,
screen.
he's angry again. Get out, get out, get out. I do find that a fun mechanic that all of the bosses have like a rage mode, for lack of a better putting it. That was
I heard
something
a
else.
shot. Yeah,
I can hear the bullets landing, but I have no idea where they're
I
coming
think they're
from.
somewhere over there. I think.
Yeah, I think they're either over in the river somewhere in the bushes or they're down that way. I'm not sure which one I'm looking for them.
Trying to spot
One thing to
them,
keep
but-
in mind, a headshot with pretty much any gun, as long as you're in the critical distance, is like instant kill. So protect your head is always a solid piece of advice. Like,
Yeah.
if you're not sure where the enemy is, try and stay behind cover.
Yeah, I saw that it hit this like this fence and this fence. I think it was aimed at me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There we go. I think they're in the tower.
I think they're up that way.
Yeah, they might actually be all the way over at Fort Carmick.
They sound a decent distance away.
I didn't hear the gunshots too much, so yeah. Oh, I see them.
I
saw
saw
them.
one run down there.
Yep.
Damn it. How close are you, Jax?
Too far away to really take much of a shot at.
I can't even get a good shot on him from like down here either. Alright, well. Make him work for it.
Yep. How is that so? Does that
down.
do anything?
Oh, it just shows he's getting close to them when his head comes off, yeah.
I see.
Alright, one of you guys want to go and banish? Try and force him over to us. I can't remember, because it's been so long since I've done the tutorial, if the tutorial covers this. Especially, I mean, if anyone else is using it.
Yeah.
But when you finish banishing, you pick up the bounty tokens. It gives you 5 seconds of dark sight that literally just shows you if they're within range.
Yeah,
where
I
the
knew that.
players are. So,
Yeah.
when I was saying make them work for it, is if they know we're banishing and they know we're playing defense, it puts them on edge, because if they get too close to us after we get the bounty tokens, then they're at a severe disadvantage because we know exactly where they are and they don't know where we are.
A burning creature is still like a random enemy, right? Because I saw something burning
Like
walking.
a dude that's like smoldering, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the immolators.
Alright.
Just leave them alone.
Yeah, yeah.
Is the solid-
And you have to stay in the building to banish, right?
No, we could literally run to the other side of the map and it would keep banishing. It's only so long as you've started it, then it will keep going until it hits 100%.
Alright.
Like, no one could be here and it would still finish banishing.
Alright.
The thing with it is that it shows on the map
That's me. That's me.
where it's being banished, so
Right.
Speaking of water devils, I think there's one outside. Ooh,
Oh,
cash register.
Shot at through the window, which means they've come closer.
Cash register's down here if you want to come and loot at Mars.
God.
Let's trade with you or come up and help defend upstairs.
So just a piece of advice, anything like those cash registers and stuff like that, you don't get the cash out of them unless you extract.
Alright.
So that cash is on that hunter right now. If they don't get out, you don't get the money. Which
Yeah.
for you is fine because yours won't go away until you hit 1 line 10, but for you actually yours will disappear if we don't get out.
Yep.
Let's see if there's people on the back as well.
Yeah, they could be coming from anywhere right now.
Don't think there are, because there's still 2 grunts that aren't being killed.
Yeah. It's good if you can get into an area reasonably, like, quickly and through a single route. You can leave, like, the grunts and stuff around, because they will get mad and aggro on people if they try and come in from a different area. And that can give you a bit more information on where someone's coming from.
Alright. Was that squealing the banishment?
That's the banish, yeah.
Alright.
And it's just about done, so... if you're over there near it, Mars, just grab one of the tokens.
Alright. No, that's the wrong button. Alright.
Cool, I'll grab the other one. Yeah, they're not in range of us. We're actually kind of okay. Where's our nearest escape? Ironworks just off to the west. Okay, that's not too bad. So yeah, like Ironworks is out that general direction, just towards where they were. What we can do...
Oh, I don't know.
Is there an easy way out this way? I think there is. Yeah, let's just go out this window.
Okay. Ow.
Yeah, I leaped onto the explosive barrel, which is a very stupid thing to do, but it
Yeah.
don't take any fall damage.
Oh. Having a gun with a bayonet sounds really useful.
Oh,
It is quite useful. With a fully charged stab, it does a lot of damage.
Can you guys come down? There's a envelope there on the wall. I think it's Spotlight XP if you want to grab that. Alright, and we want to go this way.
It's a lie toe if I don't play this game.
Alright, we're still good.
Right.
So the trick with this is like, if we're running from a point of interest after we've grabbed the bounties, is we just want to go. Like,
Yep.
Unless someone pops like a stamina shot to give them more stamina when they're chasing us, they're going to have a hard time catching up if we get a good lead on them, even if we do have the lightning on the map showing which direction we want. So if you can make it and beeline it to like your extraction point, you can get out way quicker than most people can chase you, and that'll give you the advantage.
And we should be careful for an ambush set at the exit, right?
Correct, yeah.
But we know that if there is one, we will know with our dark sight.
Yep, we can scan for it, yeah.
I don't see my stamina bar for some reason.
Yeah, it doesn't always show up because the yellow one that you can see, that's the melee stamina. The running one is just when you like use the lungs pop up down the bottom. That's when you're out of like running stamina.
I see.
And you can hear your character like start panting. That's like your only real indicator.
Alright.
It's mildly annoying, but you get used to it after a little bit. I forgot I don't have beast face.
Tell me if you want me to dark sight.
You're okay for the moment. We took a bit of a roundabout route because we went a bit too far north, but
That's alright.
it just throw off our opponents.
It was a tactical move, yeah.
Yeah. All planned. Never punished. Well, we don't know that yet, but...
I was thinking about it because I said opponents, and then I stopped for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
What is this?
I only really got shot by, like, one person that we saw. And we're playing on US West, and Kai is in chat.
Oh no.
There's some water battles.
Oh.
Alright, they're dead.
Why is this sand like almost green?
I don't know.
Just stopping my bleeding before I die.
Yeah.
Yeah, good call.
Danger
Hi in
noodles.
chat. I to show you, I'm not playing Hunt right now.
That's
Okay.
exactly what someone who's playing Hunt right now would say.
Yeah, we're actually still completely clear of anyone coming towards us right now. Just do a quick scan. But yeah, if you want to try it out, seeing as you got the...
Yeah. Is that the exit?
That's the exit, that's our boat. So as we get within range, you'll see the extraction starts. And as more of us get into range of it, you see team extraction. So if it's 2 players, you get the 2 clasped hands. Third player is the dagger.
Yeah.
And then we just got to stay in cover. Is your best bet. Like, just try and stay somewhere where you're not going to get shot at. So like back of the boat's a good one if there's no danger noodles in the water.
And I'll form the knife.
Yeah, didn't even chase us. We're all good.
We're good. We've done it. Okay, now I quit forever so that I have a 100% hit.
Retire
win rate.
champion!
Yeah, 100%
retire champion, yeah. Off to saying my chat. I forgot Axie plays as it actually just was just like, I don't play this game.
Thank you, Kaylee. Great success. Mega hydrate, I can do that. Thank you, Kai. Welcome.
That's why I don't have beast space. I don't even have it unlocked.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yes, now that you've finished a round, you've gotten some levels, and now you can go and spend your trait points on some extra traits.
Hell yeah.
So the way you do that, obviously, is you just go into your character by hitting Modify Hunter. Once you get back to the main.
Modify Hunter, yeah.
And then you can just, down the bottom where it's got the traits, you'll have like the plus, and you can click on that. And you can look through your traits, find any of the ones that you can afford, and, you know, pick stuff that sounds interesting. So, like, have a look what they say, see if there's anything there that takes you fancy. If there's anything there that you're like, I'm not entirely sure what it means, just ask, and I will explain.
What the fuck is this? It's a dog with a man's head.
Yeah, Greyhound.
Disgusting.
Yep. The art is... Yep.
The art is
Yeah,
really
it's
cool, though.
spectacularly horrible.
Yeah. Is there any point to saving traits points?
Seeing as you're like not able to lose that hunter still for a little bit, yes, because you can get some of like the more expensive ones you haven't unlocked, like Doctor and stuff like that. But I also don't think you've got too many of those expensive ones unlocked for level 10, so not really. It's just like if you see something that sounds interesting, just grab it for now.
Alright. Alright. Arsenal. Let's see if there's anything cool in here.
Yeah,
Is that a
Arsenal's,
hand
like, different
crossbow?
guns
It
and
is.
stuff.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
I explained
So-
this game a little bit to my friend and told him there was like a bomb lance or whatever the fuck it's called. And he was like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. And I was like, yeah, it's like a harpoon that shoots an explosive harpoon. And they're like, what the fuck?
Yep. So harpoon shoots an explosive bolt, and people just go,
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, one of the things to keep in mind with this game is that like none of your guns have bullet drop, so like where you're aiming is exactly where it'll hit. You don't have to worry about like a distance causing bullet drop or anything like that. What there is though is still travel time, so you have to worry about like how long it takes the bullet to get there to hit them, but not that the bullet's going to drop.
So it's projectile based, but no bullet drop. Is there a damage drop off?
Yep.
Did you say that?
There is damage drop off as well, yeah.
That makes sense.
So like when you're looking at a gun, yeah, which one is the damage drop off icon? Effective range, yes. It's like the crosshairs with like the
Right.
dude's head in it.
I see.
So yeah, as it says, the effective range will kill 101 hit, usually a headshot at that range, sort of thing. So like rifles or sniper rifles and stuff usually have a longer effective range.
Yeah.
The 90% of the stats you can just ignore, sort of thing. Like muzzle velocity, unless you're like specifically going to be like, oh, it takes 4 seconds for my bullet to travel a kilometer to kill somebody if using the, you know, Winfield 19. M1873C sort of thing. It's like, oh yeah, it's going to take 4 seconds for the bullet to travel a kilometer. It's like, no one cares.
Yeah.
You aim, shoot, and like adjust accordingly as you miss and stuff. And then going, hang on, that was.
Yeah. It's also hard to measure that distance at just like an eyesight, like a blink of an eye.
It's hard to measure that distance for all of us mere mortals.
Yeah.
If you're Jed, you'll be like, ah, yes, someone fired that gun 500 meters away, and I'm like,
How'd
you've
you
played
know?
this game a lot. It's like, yes, I have. It's like, okay, good. There's a thing you can do in like the library in the arsenal where you can look at like a gun and go into a 3D view to look at it, and then you can like scroll wheel to zoom the distance away from the gun, and every time you left click it'll fire. So you can like zoom out and it shows you what distance you are away from it and changes the gun sound. So you can get used to like what a specific gun sounds like at like a 250 meter range and stuff like that.
Oh.
And Jed's done that a lot from what I understand from talking to him, where he's like, oh yeah, I can like, not that he said it, but like when I've been playing with him or watched him, he's just like, oh yeah, that's this gun. They're like over that way sort of thing. And you're like, how do you know what gun it is? He's like, I've just heard all the guns at different ranges like a lot. And I'm like, that's wild that you can just hear it and go, oh yeah, that's a Springfield. And you're like,
That
what the fuck?
that is very wild. I can't even do that with like close range in any game. Like guns all sound the same to me. But that is an impressive skill to have.
Oh yeah, and I will say in this, the guns when you fire them do have pretty distinctive sounds. But if you ask me which gun is that based on, I'd be like, I got no fucking clue. But I can tell like, oh yeah, that's a rifle, or that's a shotgun, and stuff like that based on the sound. That's about the best I can do.
Yeah. There was something recently, but I don't remember exactly what, where I was playing a game and I was like, oh, that's that. And then I was like, I should not know this that easily. But I don't remember what it was, or what the sound was. So, like, I'm telling half a story here. I do that a lot.
I mean, I was playing Emerald Roguelike on Monday. I had to go AFK to grab some water and take a bathroom break at one point. And if you're in a region where there's Pokemon that you can catch, occasionally you'll just hear like one of the Pokemon cries in that area just like sound out. And I came back from being AFK, I'm like, there's a Rapidash one of the encounters in here. I've been hearing the Rapidash cry like a lot while I've been AFK because it's the only one that kept playing. And I got through every other encounter in that area and I got to the last one, it was the Galarian Rapidash. I was like, see, I told you there was a Rapidash in here somewhere.
Yeah.
That's just because I have way too many hours in Pokemon across all of the generations.
Too many or not enough?
I feel personally attacked by that question.
I'm a little bit of like a hobby DM for Dungeons and Dragons, and I made this creature for one of my parties at some point. And this was when the soundboard for Discord was relatively new, so I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? For certain creatures, I'm gonna find like a soundbite of sound that I'm going to use for them. And then I at some point made this. I made this this creature called a confidence elemental, which would like at the start of every of its round, I would ask the players how confident they are, and their AC would change depending on that. Because if you have a high confidence, you have a big ego, therefore it's easier to hit you. But
That's really fucking clever.
It's really funny. I like
so
it.
cool.
It also had a lot of wacky effects, like impossible lights, like colors that you could not imagine that would have effects in that light. And also things like every first attack it has advantage, or attacks on it have disadvantage for the first attack, and it has advantage on every first saving throw per round. It's just like, it's supposed to be this impossible being as well, like describing it is impossible. So I looked up like AI art of something undescribable, and I used that. And then I used to get back to the tangent, I used Reggie Steele's cry from one of the movies, which is I love that creature so much. It's so funny.
That's so cool.
I love messing about with custom like creatures.
I love the Reggie's cries from all the movies. Yeah, Kai say Reggie Rock.
Yeah, I love that guy so much. I was like, I could use the Reggie Rock, but that's like too recognizable. And I give my players like inspiration if they can guess what the sound is from.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I do a lot of wacky stuff. I also made a time elemental, but it's a whole different story.
I mean, I like telling people the story of, like, my most played Dungeons & Dragons character, which is almost universally hated by everyone he's ever been played with. Which is a bard named Tangent Sinewave, who doesn't believe in magic.
Aren't those mathematical things, Tangent
Correct.
and Sinewave?
Yes.
Yeah, alright.
Which is why he doesn't believe in magic, because he thinks he's a scientist, and he thinks that all of the, like, quote-unquote magical effects that he makes with his singing are purely based on, you know, manipulating matter with sound waves.
Yeah.
And, like, if he just, like, a wizard will be at the party, and the wizard will be like, it's magic. Like, look, I just made a fireball with my hands. It's like, charlatan. Like, smoke and mirrors. And, yeah,
I love him. I love him so much. Is that a dog there here? No.
No, there's a bee lady yelling up on that roof.
She's not anymore.
The time elemental that I have could do things like haste or slow, like once per turn. Like at the start of its turn, it would haste itself or slow one person. Because it fucks with your flow of time. And then if it has hasted itself, it can teleport back to a location it was in the previous round. I like messing with weird concepts, and my players have become my test subjects. Oh, there's only one enemy.
Yep. So, on a single bounty map, you can kind of expect that there will be some combat.
Yeah.
The interesting part is, though, is that
I shouldn't interact with this saxophone thing, right? Gramophone, that's it.
The gramophone? If you want to, go for it. That's all it does.
Wonderful.
Just makes music. Tells people that we were there, or that if people are nearby, they can hear the music.
Yeah.
Does it also attract some of the zombies?
Yeah, enemies are attracted to sounds. They will actually sort of move into that general area as well if there's any grunts and stuff around.
How far is the leash range, roughly, of grunts and stuff?
They won't leave the point of interest that they're at, basically. So, like, they will chase you around, like we were just up at Heritage Pork. They'll chase you around the area for Heritage Pork, but if we leave that point of interest, they'll leash back. Same goes for the specials as well.
Alright. So we don't want to, like, give away our information by something that's just infinitely chasing us.
Yeah, exactly. And also, they don't want, like, it to be like, oh, you accidentally angered a meathead, it's going to chase you to the ends of the earth with no easy way of killing it, sort of thing as well.
Yeah.
some of the specials, like the meatheads and stuff, will actually have even shorter leash ranges, like, because they can't see normally, they will get easily distracted by sound, or, you know, if you run out of poison, they'll stop chasing pretty quick because they literally can't see you. Yeah, I was gonna say before, like, this looks like it's a one bounty map, but it might not be exactly, because one of the recent updates they did, they added the Rotjaw, which is a crocodile boss that can only be found in the waterways. But the game doesn't tell you if Rotjaw's on the map. When you load in, you have to actually find the Rotjaw traces near water, and they don't even, like, point towards where the next clue is.
I found a trait.
Yeah, grab it.
Vulture.
That's a good one. So, if you haven't seen it, Mars, the trait's like the skulls there on the ground.
And is it only for one person, or...?
Two people. This game's weird. Like, if you play in trios, like, everything like that you find is usually by two people, so one person in your squad always misses out.
That's rough. I helped.
You sure did.
Oh, bee lady up there is real mad, but I don't think the bees are gonna make it here, so...
They would, if we actually aggroed her. She's just angry in general. So yeah, this might look like the one bounty, but there might actually be a Rotjaw on the map, but Rotjaw usually only shows up if it's raining, and it's not raining, so... I was like, there was another point I was to make about Rotjaw, and I couldn't remember what it was. It's like, oh yeah, right, the rain. I love those.
Oh no, barbecue over here.
No, I should have known. Desal was on the map, of course the boss was going to be at Desal. Just for reference, that's a joke. It's not always going to be at Desal, it's just every time I play, and it's this map, because it's like actually 3 different maps in this game.
Meathead down there.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's very common for the boss to be at one of the either upper or lower Desal for me.
I see.
It's a lower Desal. There's a bloodline envelope in here if you guys want to grab it.
Sure. Watch out for the meathead at the front of your store.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go at the front since you told us it was there. There was also a barbed wire armor in here, which I don't know if you would have seen, which are really fucking annoying.
I am indeed familiar with them.
Stupid emulator. Another really broken things in this game for dealing with a lot of the specials is poison ammo.
Yeah.
Because it's actually like a poison file at the end of a bullet casing. Yeah, if you just run past them and don't get attacked, you should be fine. Just keep running.
Scared the shit out of me.
They're all creepy as hell. They've got that really low, intimidating rumble.
Yeah. So yeah, because the poison files, the poison bullets are like a file at the end of a bullet casing. They're actually like flat tips, so they don't count as like a bladed weapon for fighting immolators. And most of the specials actually die in like a single poison round, including the immolators. So like,
oh, there's danger needles. Wonderful.
There's a bee lady over there pissing me off. Oh, there is actually danger needles as well.
Yep.
It's dead.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's what I was saying about
pop
the
a
poison
cat.
ammo.
Just a little strong.
Yeah, poison ammo one-shots immolators, one-shots danger noodles, and 2 shots pretty much every single arm, but it's like, yeah, they're just kind of, like, incredibly fucking strong. But if you shoot a player with them...
Are there different types of armors?
There's 2 different kinds of armors, yeah. There's the normal ones which you just melee because they're easy enough to kill, and then there's the barbed wire ones that are like wrapped in barbed wire, and if you melee them, the barbed wire hits you and makes you bleed, and it's really fucking annoying.
I see.
Thankfully, they are pretty obvious.
Yeah, you'll be able to tell because they're just like wrapped in barbed wire. You can tell straight away as soon as you see them.
So because the diamond is glowing white, it means there's no one here in the immediate area, right?
Yep.
I'm learning.
Hey, lady up there.
Just do my usual thing, just run on the stand with you, lady. Yeah, you can also tell if people are like nearby fighting a boss as well, because you hear the boss like freaking out and making a lot more noise, whereas you can hear like Butcher just kind of plodding around inside.
Yeah.
He's actually like right in upstairs. Yeah, he's like right through that doorway.
I see a running grunt.
He appears to be very on fire.
Yep.
Is it worth having one person just be on lookout?
It can be, yeah. Like if you're really worried about enemy players coming in to fight you, which the Butcher's actually going red, there is actually an enemy player nearby.
Oh, okay.
Ow, I just got poisoned.
I don't see anyone.
And dead.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't walk towards you.
I think they're in that building right there, actually.
Nagon pistol with poison rounds.
This is where my bad eyesight comes into play. I don't actually have that bad eyesight.
I mean, we're also all playing with 160 ping, that makes things a little bit more tricky as well.
Yeah.
It certainly does.
Yep, inside that building right there.
Once, twice.
Oh, I heard him die. I think you killed him, actually.
Took him down, I think.
I'm gonna die.
That's right.
At least I shot him.
Getting shot at still. I'm healing. Not taken down again. Incendiary that time because I saw stuff burn away. I think it was off to the left of where I was.
Yeah.
Nice.
That got him.
Come on.
I am on fire. That dropped him.
I think I heard more footsteps. Oh, there's still another one in there, yeah.
There's one more in there. Damn it.
Dead man's click.
Oh, they got me in the head.
Oh well.
Bad luck.
Damn ping.
Yeah.
Ah, a couple packs, yeah.
Back to menu, right?
Yeah, good shot. Yeah, back to my menu.
Wonderful.
God damn it.
I'm just happy that I got to see one of them before I died. I was like, hey, that looks an awful lot like a human silhouette.
You killed them. I heard the
Pretty sure
death
you dropped
scream.
someone, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he definitely did. So you can tell, you would have heard it there as I was fighting those guys. You hear that like scream when they fall down, like the
Yeah.
Every character makes that scream when they die.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the only other team in the match.
Oh, there were only
Yep.
2 teams.
Yeah, us and one other one.
Yeah. That is one hell of a name, Avros. Jens Malmgren.
Yes.
Jens.
It is a good name.
Jens is, I think, a pretty common name even in the Netherlands. Well, not common, but like I've heard that name before. But Malmgren, that sounds a lot like Scandinavian, maybe. No, not Scandinavian. Maybe Scandinavian. Getting my Europe mixed up.
So yeah, I'm just looking at the match details at the end of the match, and if you haven't seen them before, you can actually check them even after you've gone out of the match by going to across the top there. You'll see there's a section that says last match.
Yes.
So if you click on that,
My kills
then
won.
go to. Yep, but you can
Nice.
also go to another way you check it is go to team details, and it'll actually show you like in there the different people on the team and who killed them and what time period and stuff like that. So I can see I downed 2 of them and got killed by the 3rd, but I can see my teammate downed this hunter at 9:45, and that hunter also downed you and Axie at 9:09 and 9:52 into the match. So 9:45, that's definitely you that killed them because I heard the death scream. So yeah, you got 1 kill.
Hell yeah.
And even if they get brought back up or anything like that, it still counts as a kill. So as a team, we still got 3 kills total. And the best thing about it is, like, sure, you got a kill. That's cool. It's awesome to get one and all the rest of it. But everyone benefits from everything the team does. So it's not even like
Except
a
for
competition to be
lootables.
like, huh.
Except for lootables.
Yeah, except for...
That's good.
Good
I like
point.
That. I like their names too. Box,
Yes,
box,
boxes.
box, and box, and letters and numbers.
And a whole bunch of random gibberish.
Yeah, wonderful.
The classic. The classic, we're not cheating, our names are just weird. Not that I feel like they were cheating or anything like that. Some people just play games on Steam and be like, haha, my name's gonna be complete gibberish, and I'm like, cool, good job. Yes.
Well done.
Yeah, as Verdi said about the death screams, the only way to know you killed people for sure, otherwise the game doesn't tell you, because there is no in-game like scoreboard or anything like that, so
No.
you can only tell at the end of the game, or
Yeah.
when you hear the scream.
Wonderful.
Which makes it kind of fun. Like I said before, the matches are significantly lower players than most BRs, because it's just an extraction shooter, but there's a cap at 12 players per match anyway, maximum.
Yeah, so 4 teams, right? Am I calculating right?
Correct.
I think I am.
Or there could be... You are, but if someone queues up as a solo into trios, they can take a slot as a team, and they can still be, you know,
Yeah.
11 other players, so it could be like a squad of 3, a couple of squads of 2, a squad of 1, and a squad of 3 sort of thing. So however the makeup is to get to 12, it could be whatever, basically. You could have 12 teams of 1 in a trios match if the game wanted to put that together. That'd be really dumb.
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah, it also means that there's sometimes, and we've had it happen to us before in matches, where you end up getting lucky, unlucky, depends on how you want to look at it, and running into every other team on the map and getting all the kills, and then counting all the corpses and being like, oh, we're a trio, there's 9 corpses nearby, the map is ours, we can do whatever the fuck we like, because nobody else is still alive.
Yeah. Is there a point to exterminating the other, like, both of the targets? Except...
Both the bosses,
Yeah.
you get out with a shitload more EXP and a shitload more hunt dollars.
Fair. And a token. An extra token.
Yep, each bounty token's worth a lot of
Yeah.
hunt dollars. Yeah.
Is it only
EXP.
worth $100, or is there a separate currency for it too?
So for, like, actually buying your gear and doing 90% of the stuff in the game, it's just hunt dollars and trait points, which you get from leveling up your hunter. The other one is blood bonds, which you get from just, like, doing things repeatedly. Like, if you kill the same boss a few times, you'll get some, you know, a trickle of hunt dollars, and you'll get them from, like, possibly from doing your Dark Tribute offerings and stuff like that up the top, which is like the little bullet in top in front of like the pot and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And they are used. They're premium currency. They just used for unlocking like either the battle passes if there's one around for an event. Well, I say battle pass, event pass, I should say more accurately, because they're only around for the events, or buying like legendary hunters that once you bought them once, every other time you want to put them in your roster, it just costs $100, $200 to recruit them. You just have to buy them once.
All right.
So essentially, the blood bonds are for cosmetics only, and $100 does everything else except for your traits, which you get from playing a hunter and leveling that hunter up. So yeah, pretty much you can do anything in the game just by playing the game itself, and yeah, if you like stuff, you can get $100 and the blood bonds and buy them that way and stuff as well. But you can spend money to buy blood bonds, but like no one really does.
Yeah. Reminds me a little bit of For Honor, where everything basically is available to get through just playing in game. But sometimes requires either a bit of grinding, or sometimes you just, like, when a new character comes out, you have to wait like a week for the pre-orders or whatever, like the people who pay money for it to get like a week extra time. But like, I don't see that as too greedy. Like, I'm not saying that Ubisoft is good, but it's definitely like, at least you can get basically everything through just in-game purchases.
Yeah, I prefer that if the premium cost is going to be there for people that want to pay it, it's pay to skip the grind sort of stuff like that, where it's like, oh, did you want to spend a bit of money? Sure, you can skip like a week's worth of playing the game sort of thing for grinding. Like, oh, you skipped like 10 hours of playing the game to get this character a little bit before everyone else. Cool. It's like, no one really cares in that regard.
Yeah.
It's when it's like, oh, you paid money, you get this uber cool +10 sort of smiting that makes you 500% better than everyone else playing the game, then I'm just like, hard pass, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
But it did point out an interesting one.
Is that Indiana
Blood
Jones?
Bonds. Maybe?
There was a guy on my loading screen that looked a lot like Indiana Jones.
I think that's one of the legendary hunters. I could probably tell which one. Yeah, a good one that Verdi brought up is the other thing you can use blood bonds for, if you care, is if you get a hunter to level 50, they are considered maxed out and they can't earn any more EXP and you can't get any more trait points or anything on them. So either you can retire them to get more blood bond experience, or you can just leave them lying around in your roster and start another hunter and try and get as many hunters to level 50 as you possibly can. Which a few weeks back, Verdi got all 50 hunter roster slots filled with 50 hunters.
My god.
So he prestiged, which we helped him do between multiple streams. Like, it took a while, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you start off I think with like 10 slots for your roster, and it's like, oh, if you want to, you can spend blood bonds to get more of them, up to a total of 50 sort of thing. But yeah.
Hey, Abby. My gun go flippy.
Oh, you got the aperture. Can we stop fighting the butcher?
Yes.
Apparently not.
I would like to fight the big spider lady. I don't know if it's a lady.
Oh, you want to fight Susan?
Susan?
It's what everyone calls the spider.
Angry Susan.
In League of Legends, there's a character that people also call Susan. It's a big dog man.
Good old Nasus.
Yeah.
Good old Nasus.
Oh, you guys have played. All right, fair.
I have not played League of Legends in a very long time, but yes, I used to play quite a lot.
Oh, what the hell?
Fuck you, Emulator.
Oh, okay.
Now if I boot up a Riot client, it's just to play teamfight tactics.
I played I played a good chunk of it in the past, but I haven't played it like properly in a while. I used to, like, when I play it, I either play ARAM or some other like game mode that isn't too serious, because I hate how angry people get. Recently they came out with like a 2v2v2v2 mode, which was actually very fun. I played like one session of it. That is a really good game mode. It's so much fun. But beyond that, I wouldn't ever recommend anyone learning to play it.
Yeah. I used to be a very high ranked jungler for a while, and then I just got sick of playing and stopped.
I never played ranked. I don't think I would have been very high ranked. I probably would have been like gold or something, but I always got too nervous for ranked stuff. I still do. For any game.
Ladder anxiety, as they call it, which is people that, you know, get anxious about playing ranked matches because they're both A, concerned they're not going to be good enough, and B, once they, you know, get a ranking and think, hey, this is as good as I can get, they will stop playing because they're worried about losing rank and, you know, don't focus on the gains that they get.
Yeah.
Which is completely fair. Like, competitive stuff's just not for everybody.
No. What's this? Barrel?
Hello, I'm your local Red Faction representative.
Red faction.
I appreciate it.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a meathead.
It's funny that it's
Toast
called
in my
meathead
chat.
when he doesn't have much of a head.
Well, the lore behind the meatheads is horrifying, and I do not like it.
The lore behind everything in this game is horrifying.
Yes, but the meatheads being like mutated children is
Oh.
especially bad.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the butcher is gonna pop my XP if you guys want to grab that.
Sure, why not?
The butcher being a meathead that someone thought, haha, let's sew a pig's head onto it. That'd be funny.
That is a good way to make light of quite a terrible situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
I mean, I'm not against it.
I'm not gonna lie,
so,
I-
man.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree. It is funny because he's got a pig's head sewed onto him.
Yeah.
And he poisoned me. What a jerk.
Yeah, the doctors have gangrenous
Rusty
meat
bone
sores.
swords.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I instantly healed back to full after the poison ran out. I was going to use his med box, but I guess I don't need to.
Yeah, if it didn't take like you down a chunk, you would just regen your health.
Yeah, I was just going to use it to speed it up, but it was just like, tick your full health. Like, oh, okay.
Oh god, there's so many of them.
Yep.
No, maybe don't. There you go.
Okay, now you're good.
Yeah, I was like, oh, there's like 4 of them right in front of me. Wouldn't it be a good idea to get this clue? No, it wouldn't. It would not.
Yeah, it actually makes noise when you collect the clues, so the grunts go, noise, go get it! Yeah, just show off a couple of on the way back to the farm where the boss is.
Oops.
So one of the fun things, I don't use this very often, but you can do, is these towers will have like guns and loot in them.
Alright.
Come all the way up the top. There's a sniper rifle there.
Ooh.
Winfield marksman. There's some ammo there.
That's the same gun I have, but with the scope.
Ooh,
I'll take
dynamite bundle.
Yeah, there could be also stuff like, you know, dynamite, so you can grab that if you want it.
What is everything? I think my sleep deprivation is getting to me. I thought everything was really zoomed in for a moment. Tripping balls. Oh. Don't know what that was.
Just a grunt or something over that way.
I think it was maybe a dog, because I saw doggos over there.
Could have been a dog, yeah. Hellhound.
Can
Angry
you pet
Demo
the
dog.
dog?
Yeah, Verdi makes a good point in my chat, which is that, you know, everything in this game makes noise, and enemy players can hear all of it as well, so like... One of our favorites is when you run in to pick up a clue and you hear like this, like, annoying whining noise and you go, oh shit, there's somebody else nearby, because the clue is like angry that there's too many players nearby, basically.
Ah.
It's hard to describe, but if you've ever heard it, you're like, you know, every time you hear it, you go, oh, that means there's another player nearby.
Right, yeah.
The actual clue itself and the ground will actually change color instead of just being like white and blue. It'll go to like an angry amber color.
Yeah. They did teach me that. It's not happened to me yet, but... Oh, that's a bot. I see. Yeah. I see the difference.
I hear the butcher stompy. I'm committed to hit him with this frickin' sledgehammer at least once.
Nothing.
Actually, not a bad weapon against the butcher.
That's why I brought it.
He's actually weak to bleeding, so if you had an axe, that's even better than the sledgehammer.
Oh, there's another meathead here too. Why is this on fire now?
Here's the butcher.
Yeah, but like he was nowhere near it. It just lit a pole on fire. Oh, ooh.
Maybe there's an enemy player back in there?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just like a minor bug. I'm gonna go approach from a different angle because there was a leech chasing me. Oh.
He has made me very on fire. He is very mad. I am running away.
Yep. There's also a swarm lady over there. Do you want me to pick it out? I don't have a silent weapon, but...
She's not angry at us, just leave her for now.
Alright. He's angry again.
Ooh, just did a ton of damage. So, fun fact, both the crossbow and the bow, if you use like regular arrows and bolts with them, they'll get stuck in enemies and you can pull them out, and they do more damage when you pull them out. So like, yeah, because Butcher's weak to like bleeding damage, basically if you can shoot him with the crossbow and pull the bolt back out, it does like lots of damage. Same for some of the throwing weapons, like throwing knives and stuff that you can get as well.
Well, he's got an arrow in him now.
Already pulled that one out.
Nice.
Oh, he's got no head.
Yeah.
Ow. I am on fire.
Ooh.
Ow.
Ow, 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 ow.
Killed him.
Don't banish just yet. I need to put myself out and I want my trunks back.
I'll reload real
Oh,
quick.
even better.
So the restoration effect from banishing the boss will remove any negative effects from you and set you to maximum health. So
Good to know.
bleeding, poisoned, on fire, doesn't matter.
There's ammo over here, and I think I might take it.
Bee lady came in investigating, so I popped her in the head.
Good call.
Oh, there's a trade here too. Gator legs, I've already got it.
Alright, go and get it.
That'll be a good one for you, Mars.
Yeah.
Makes you run faster, more quietly through water.
Ooh.
One or the other.
Oh.
Why I say that is because if you're sprinting, it'll make you run faster through water, but it doesn't necessarily lower the volume. If you're walking or crouching, it'll make you significantly less noisy through water. So it's actually one or the other, it's not both at the
There's
same
a
time.
bear trap here if you want one.
Oh yeah, so put that down in like in front of one of the doorways where an enemy might be able to come in, sort of thing. So just look around for like a door and put it in front of the door. So your best
I'm gonna
bet.
put it over here. So
Yep,
be
just make sure
careful.
it's
Yeah,
an
be
idea
careful
where
of
it is.
this door.
Beautiful.
I just swapped my E and F keys, and now I need to get used to it.
Get used to it again. Yeah.
Reload, yep. Oh, Hunter XP.
Get that?
Hey, you two grab that.
Oh. All right. Where was it? Oh, there it is.
I forgot I had this in the sky. I'm gonna do the fun thing. Go, Beetle, go.
After this, I need a short break for toilets.
Yeah, no problem.
I thought for a second, Avi, you said go Beeble go, and I was like, this isn't Zelda. Oh.
What the hell? There's
It's
a
a
bug?
stalker beetle. It's a thing you can pick up that lets you control it. Basically, you get to see through its eyes while you're flying, but like I don't know what's going on back at my body. Basically, so if someone snuck up on me and shot me, I'd just die without ever knowing. But the stalker beetle lets you like scout around,
It's
basically
like a drone.
with yeah, reduced risk basically. You can also, if you click with it, make it blow up, and it makes whoever you've hit with it take damage and get bleeding and poisoned.
Oh, so if you troll someone near a meathead.
Yep.
Funny.
There's some hunt doors here.
Go ahead and grab it.
Still in these in the pouch.
Yeah, the funny thing about the stalker beetle, when it first came out, everyone was like, oh my god, these are so good, and like everyone was using them, and then after a few patches, like no one was using them because there was other stuff to do, and now like nobody is still really using them except a few people, and everyone that is using them are like, oh yeah, these are really good again.
Nice.
Alright, let's grab those bounties and get out of here.
Yes.
Or on the way out, if you want to come and grab these hunt doors, mods.
Where's the hunters?
It's on the 3 ping. Another few Dollaritos.
Yeah, so if you're not sure how to find the exits, if you hit tab and look on the map, you can see like where the 3 arrows, or like the arrows pointing like the 2 like gates, that's where all the extraction points are. So we want to go to the one over near Stillwater Bend to the southeast.
Yeah. Oh. Bitch.
Damn, that was a cinematic there, Avi.
I missed on the first hit, so not so much. Would have been way better if I actually hit it after I jumped, but no, I missed it.
So I just saw you jump, spin around, and punch her.
I actually tried to hit her on the way down, so yeah, not as good as it could have been.
I'm gonna look around real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't think I see anything, so I think we're fine. For now.
Yeah, they're pretty obvious if you see them because they'll glow like bright orange.
Oh, right. Okay. Because I know it has to do with the lightning, but I see lightning all around me, so I go, probably not it.
Oh, so the lightning is to show where the bounty tokens are, so we are giving off the lightning because we're carrying the bounty tokens.
I see.
Yeah, enemy players, you'll see like their silhouette shape in the distance, but like glowing bright orange, like you're looking at them through like a UV.
So you'll know when you know.
Yeah, it's immediately obvious.
Alright.
You can also see the what effect through that gap. Yeah, you can also see the lightning effect if you like press tab and look on the map. You can see like the lightning striking where we are. Another boat.
Boat.
Oh god. What a level.
Oh, that's wrong, but...
Axie's just surrounded over there.
How's the water devil? I've got a mission to kill him.
It's like buggered off. It's only like the water section over here, or we killed it. I'm not sure which. gonna stay out of the water.
Yeah, good idea.
No enemies nearby.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Victory shots.
Hell yeah.
Hey, second extract of the night in 3 games. Not too bad.
Let's go. Probably bring the MMR down a bit, which makes it easier.
You'd be surprised. The MMR brackets in this game are pretty wide, and
Right.
Before you hit like Bloodline level 10, it actually doesn't give you an MMR. So
Oh.
I don't think it actually drops it at all for us. It's just like they're below level 10, they just don't have one at all.
What time is it in the area that we're in? Because it might just be that very few people are online.
Oh, it will be because we're playing on US West. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was literally nobody else in that match.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna do my Mr. Cherry and then also go BRB.
I will also take a quick break. I will be right back. I'm back.
What a coincidence, as am I.
I can get Beast Face now. Prophecy has been fulfilled.
I'm back. He's done it.
Welcome back.
Well, welcome back.
Resilience sounds like a cool perk.
Yes. Yes, it is. Makes you less damaged by explosives and bomb lances.
It says for me, your
Oh, wait.
hunters revive
No.
with the full health. I don't know what that means.
Yes, I was thinking of the wrong one. Yeah, that's resilience. I was thinking of, I know, I can't think of which perk it is. Bulwark. Said it at the same time as he said it in chat. Yeah, you can get one that just makes it so that you don't get exploded as much. It's 50% less explosion damage.
Oh. Am I wrong in remembering there's also like the pole mine, like in World War II there was like a mine on a stick that you would charge into battle with? Is that not in this game? Am I having a moment?
It's definitely not in this game.
Okay, no, okay, then I'm misremembering something. Would be funny though, just charge at someone with a mine on a stick and then explode.
I mean, you could technically run at somebody holding a frag grenade and just hold down left click to pull the pin on it and explode on them like in a kamikaze attack.
That works. Yep.
Or, you know, you could run at them with your bomb lance out and shoot so that it hits them and blows both you.
If you want to be really inefficient, yeah.
I mean, if I was running at someone with the bomb lance, I'd just swing it at them.
Yeah. What is your guys' ping for US West, by the way?
Between 160 and 170 something.
Oh, that's pretty similar to mine.
Yeah,
Only
that's
64 at the moment. For moi.
That's why I figured US West would be a good place to play, because then we all suffer equally.
Yeah, the middle ground.
Exactly.
It's funny because you can't pick Oceanic, and we can't pick Europe.
No, I wonder why. It's almost like it's almost exact opposite sides of the world.
Yeah, it's almost like a 289 ping would be horrible for everybody.
You just walk up to someone, knife them 3 times, and then they die in like 6 business days.
Man, last time I died in 6 business days, they had to fill out the forms in triplicate. It was just really inconvenient.
Good.
1 to 3 fiscal weeks to process it.
There's this saying in Dutch. This is a completely different topic, by the way. I have big ADHD brain. Hello, HJ. It goes well. But anyway, there's this saying, which is within heart and kidney, basically, which means you're something through and through. So, for example, a while ago I was talking about D&D, and a quote popped into my mind, like, I hope I'm not bothering you with talking too much about D&D, because D&D is my heart and kidney, basically. And I was like, that doesn't work in English, does it? That's not a saying.
Not particularly.
No.
Look, you're like, I hope I'm not bothering you talking about D&D, and then I look at my chat and I'm like, ah yes, look at that dude named GM Verdi that's been talking a lot in my chat. Gee, it sure would be a shame if I was sick of hearing about D&D.
Yeah. I love talking about D&D a little bit too much. It's like one of the only things I can always talk about. But I almost always talk about it. But it's a good game. It's fun if you have the right people.
Oh, it's lots of fun. I was more making fun of Verdi because before he started streaming himself as much and all the rest of it, and he used to be on Fight Night every week, it used to be like, hey guys, if you're doing anything interesting, you know, feel free to plug yourself. And Verdi would get it in, I jokingly say now, like, every hour.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that common. Where he would be like, hey guys, do you want to hear about a group of Australians in an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast? We can go to reflexsave.com.
Yeah. Oh, that's the assassin, right? Top left.
That is the assassin, yeah, top left.
Yeah.
Which is the region we're in.
Yeah.
And also after I said that, he also said in chat, D&D, deep breath, kidding.
Good.
So yeah, you're not bothering.
No, okay.
I'll say
Wonderful,
that.
wonderful. Are there funny creatures that I've created in D&D? Probably. I once made a funny magic item, which was a cursed amulet of immortality, which basically just made you immune to all damage, and you would not age, and you wouldn't need food and drink. But the curse was that all your mental stats go to like 0, so you're basically just like unable to think anymore. You're just standing in a corner, immortal, until it's removed from you.
That's pretty fun.
So wear it, and you just, well, your brain stops functioning basically, but you are immortal. There are ways to apply it, like in a useful manner, but in general, it's more trouble than it's worth. If you like want to be like, oh, I'm gonna be necessary in 100 years, then you can be like, okay, someone remove this from me in 100 years, and then it works. But at the same time, you're spending 100 years without thinking, so.
I mean, if you spend 100 years without thinking, then you won't realize that it was, you know, it's such a problem to not think for 100 years, because, you know, you weren't able to think for 100 years at all, so it doesn't really, like, matter.
There was also...
You don't have time to, like, get annoyed by it because you're not thinking.
Yeah. There was also a magic item that when you dealt the final blow on an enemy, with a melee attack, you would get advantage on your next dex save, but the curse was that the moment you kill someone with a melee attack, they explode. So you immediately use that dex save.
That's pretty funny.
I love making, like, basically useless magic items.
I was about to say, actually, before you followed me out that window, don't follow me out that window, there's a meathead right here, and then you followed me out, and I was like, ah, yes.
And then I got B-ladied, so the meathead's chasing me.
Yeah, just keep running.
I juked it by running up the stairs and
Did
then
we
jumping
get
down.
I got the
Good.
clue.
Okay.
I am safe.
Is there headshot damage with melees?
Yeah, there is actually.
Huh.
It is 90% of the time completely irrelevant, except for if you try and stab a bee lady. If you stab it in the body, it won't always go down in one hit, but if you stab it in the head, it does.
Oh, alright.
Good to know.
Yeah, like, it's such like a corner case mechanic in that 90% of the time it does not matter, but there's just like a few times where it does.
Hunt, hunt, hunt. Hello, Michael. Welcome.
Crows. As Verdi just said as well, yeah, the headshot thing with melee can actually matter against players. Like, it can be relevant.
Right. But then you have to get in melee range with the player, and I don't see that happening very often.
You would actually be surprised.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Oh, the boss is here.
Oh.
So that flashing light, if there's any enemies nearby, can also tip you off if you're near the boss before you've got all the clues. Like, if I'm holding E here, I can see a flashing light.
Oh,
But
there's another meathead there, by the way.
I've got everyone's favorite weapon.
Which is the bomb lance, right?
Nope, it's the Doom Spoon.
The Doom Spoon? Oh, it's a shovel.
Yeah, it's a shovel.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, doesn't it?
The surprise there was amazing.
I still love that we just all call the shovel the Doom Spoon. Like, everybody that plays with myself or Jed, which is where I got it from.
Well, that tradition is going to get passed on to me now.
So the problem with Assassin and fighting Assassin is he, like, stealths around and goes in the ground and is a massive jerk. And,
Sassy prick.
Ah!
He clones himself at certain points as well when he gets to low enough health. But the clone literally has 1 HP. No matter what you hit it with, it immediately dies. So, like, unironically, the best way of fighting Assassin is just to hit him with melee weapons.
Okay.
If you start bleeding, run away and, like, stop yourself bleeding and try and get healed. But, yeah.
Oh, that's
And the best sort of melees are like the world melee weapons, like the shovel, the hammer, the axe. They're all infinitely more useful than the regular melees, but
do the clones deal damage too?
the what? Sorry?
Do the clones deal damage?
Yeah, they can damage us. Which
Right.
is what makes them so fucking annoying to fight.
I see. Bugs. Can you get rid of the bugs quicker? Like meleeing or something?
No, they just disappear after a while.
Alright.
Ow, rude.
Yeah, that's the other thing he does that's really annoying is he'll go on the wall and like
Damn it.
try and bleed you.
I was medding and he got me.
Yeah, he's a bitch like that.
I'll get you.
Don't you shoot your like group of people and try and make them bleed, you jerk.
Shoot your goo. Shoot your goo, my dude. I don't like these bugs. I'm gonna run on it. I'm going to die.
No, you'll be fine.
I'm going to use a med pack. Oh, what the hell? Seeing you run around with the shovel above your head is so funny.
Get out of here.
You've done it.
Yeah, the other upside of fighting him with ideally is it makes a shitload less noise than shooting him as well, so you can actually more easily get away with actually fighting and killing the boss.
I don't see them. Am I blind? Nothing there for me.
They're gone.
Alright. Frame rate is actually surprisingly good with this game, but I think my settings are pretty low as well. Oh, I found a bear trap, so I'm gonna pick up the bear trap and then put it down. Ow. Oh, Ming shot it. They're outside. They're to the right if you exit the door at my end.
Got one. I'm just gonna second one.
F8 to spectate the next player. My god. What a button.
Yeah, they're down there behind them.
To the left.
They're coming to your left. To your left, taxi. You got him. There's one more though.
Yep, blind.
Oh, damn.
I should not have gone outside.
That's all good. You lived for a lot longer blinded there than I expected.
I was just trying to dance around and fire at random.
Completes trainee mode. I think that means my characters can now die.
Correct. That dude at the end that killed you was rank 62, prestige 30 something.
Oh, good.
Ah,
So they've played a lot of Hunt Showdown.
yes.
I remember now, like you said, there is no such thing as MMR.
You didn't have one yet? But
No,
you
now I do.
will now.
I think I want to take off this sniper. And then I want to get this back. Because... Oh, can you dual wield in this game?
You can. The thing is that dual-wielding pistols takes up like a medium slot, so if you've got a rifle in your other slot, then you can't like take a rifle
I
and two
can.
pistols unless you've got quartermaster, which you do have. So,
Hell
the
yeah.
thing with the thing with dual pistols is they are a lot less accurate than using
Right.
a single pistol. So
That makes
keep
sense.
that in mind, but you do get more ammo.
I'm gonna try it out. We'll see how this goes.
One of my favorite things to do, as far as like the pistols and stuff go, is to actually run fanning. Not fanning. No, fanning. Yeah, I was gonna say levering, and I was like, no, wait, I'm right the first time. Fanning, which lets you like fan fire your pistol by like just hip firing and holding down left click. And there's a pistol. It's called the color conversion chain that just has like a massive like looped chain belt
Oh,
of
yeah.
pistol rounds around it. That's like 15 rounds, and you just run at people and just hold down left click and just fan your pistol at them and kill them.
Hell yeah.
Which is where the clip on my channel comes from of me running at people yelling "Welcome to my OnlyFans."
I think I've seen that.
Indeed it does. Alright, unfortunately, I think I have got to head to bed. Thank you very much for the games, gents.
Yeah, have a
Not a
good
problem.
evening. Sleep
Good
well.
luck with the rest of the buyer.
You as well. The
Thank you.
bayou known as bed.
The bed you?
The bed you.
Something like that, at least.
Don't think too hard about what I just said, because it might sound very wrong all of a sudden.
Alright, insult you in Dutch, Michael.
No, guys.
Alright. Je bent zo klein, je kan van de stoeprand af bungee jumpen. There you go. I love giving insult in Dutch to people who redeem it. And same with compliments, because I will never explain to them what I said. So much funny. So much funny? I can speak.
Hi, Verdi.
Hello, Verdi. My fellow
Hello.
GM friend.
Hang on, let me just change over to push.
Because Axie's going to bed. I was like, I see you in chat, Verdi. Do you want to come and play? And he's just like immediately invites Jack.
No one knows Dutch.
I was actually about
I'm
to
the
type
only
to you and say
person
you
who
need a
does.
third.
Got mind gamed.
Don't worry, I wasn't trying to join the game last couple of rounds that you guys were all playing.
Nice.
Yes, you were.
It kept putting me in other matches. I was sad. I can't replicate the Kai.
I guess I'm not sure, but it's funny.
Jesus, you're prestige 3 already? God damn.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
I've been
Not
playing a
much.
bit. Oh,
I know you have
okay.
been.
Oh, I'll do a hydrate. That's a good one. I think I just hydrated though, but that's alright. I'll do it again. I've done it. Balm lands
Do you
when
like-
you unlock. Yes?
Do you like my loadout, Verdi?
Hang on. What have you got?
Ooh, I do like a Crown and King.
Thank you, Axie.
Oh,
You
you're going a
have good
classic.
wrist
The only way you can make that more classic is to change the Vandal over to an Oberez.
Don't even have the basic Mosin
I know. Or the Centennial Shorty is a good.
Also don't have that. Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend is a massive gun nerd, and he quite likes. I don't know if he likes the Mosin Nagant, but he plays a lot of Tarkov as well. Do you know what they call the Mosin Nagant there?
No.
The Moist Nugget. Especially the
Moist
sawn
Nugget,
off
fair
version.
enough.
It's the Moist Nugget. It's
Wait,
so funny.
wait. So the sawn off is a short moist nugget?
Yeah, the sawn off Mosin Nagant, I think, he will crucify me if I get this wrong, but I think the sawn off Mosin Nagant is the Moist Nugget. It's such a shit quality weapon most of the time, but it's so funny.
Well, yeah. In this game, it's pretty king though.
Oh, alright.
But it's one of the more expensive long ammo repeating like bolt action rifles.
Right.
And it's the only one that has a variant that has a automatic fire called the Automat.
I
It's
see.
the only full auto gun in the entire game. is
Yeah,
the
that's
automatic,
true.
yeah.
So but even the normal rifle version, and I'm a big fan of the what's called the Oberez, which is the short moist nugget, I suppose.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so they're just high damage, good range, but they're expensive. So
Yeah.
Yeah, high accuracy, high damage, long range, which
And
is
then
what makes them so
it's the
effective.
Garand that has the satisfying ping, right? I always get
yeah,
those
that's not
confused.
in this.
No. It's in
Too early
Deep Rock
for the
Galactic, though.
Garand. That's because it's so iconic. Like, there's a lot of sci-fi versions of the Garand. It's
Mhm.
it's because of that ping, which is such an iconic
It's-
noise.
It's so cathartic to just reload with that weapon.
Mm,
Fun fact, it's actually pronounced Gerund.
yeah,
Is it?
Yep.
Is it?
yeah. It's from the person who made it.
Yeah, but
Yep,
the
it's named
person
after
who
the dude who made
who made the graphics interchange format also has
Yeah,
it wrong.
that-
So
Yeah.
There's a big difference between being like it's always been named after the peanut butter brand, so it's always been pronounced Jif, which I disagree, and that being somebody's name. That's like me being like, yeah, but is your name really Mars? If you ask me, I think it's.
yeah, it's a hard one to.
Mez. That's
I walked right into that one, and I owned that fuck up because that was a mistake.
you can go with Milo, which is
It-
the other name, which people say either Milo or Milo, and I just go like, I don't fucking care anymore. But
there's
You know
also
what?
the
Is your
Adidas Adidas thing.
Is your name really Mars or is it Sap?
Sap, or is it Snickers?
Milky Way.
Milky. Oh, I love a Milky Way.
Oh yes.
Though I can't have too much of it because it gets overwhelming very quick. Sorry, hold up, Verdi.
Yes, it's me.
I quite enjoy your character's name.
Oh yes.
I just saw that and I was like, wait a minute, did I read that right?
Comment on it, but
I will. Oh.
damn it. Kai actually came up with one. I should have said mares.
Mares, yeah.
That's the same as the whole Adidas thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay. When you think about shoe brands, what is like top of the line sneakers, right? Okay, go for it.
I'll be boring and go with something from like I'm always partial to Converse, but then there's the early 2000s in me. What were those ones that we were wearing in the early 2000s all the time? Skate shoe. Vans.
I'm trying to get you to say a word, and then I'm going to say it wrong directly afterwards. It also has the name
exactly which word you want me to say it. I'm not going to say it.
It also is I think a Greek goddess of victory.
It is the Greek goddess of victory.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So in the Netherlands we call it Nike.
Most countries they call it Nike, which is not how the goddess of victory's name is pronounced.
No.
Nikki.
Nikki.
Oh god, it's Nikki.
I've got a friend called Nikki. They're a pretty great person.
I do like that HJ said the same luxury shoe brand I was thinking of, which is Jordan's.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a Jordan.
Never seen a pair of Air Jordans?
No, I don't think I have. But then in the Netherlands, like I know that in other countries like America, you flex on having bought something that's really expensive. In the Netherlands, you try to flex on things that you buy that are really cheap and like high quality. So like in the Netherlands, you don't go for the brand just because it's a brand. Well, some people do. At least I didn't, because I grew up not too wealthy. So we generally go like, oh, have you seen my new shoes? And they go like, oh no, I haven't. And I like 50% off, baby. And then you go like, oh hell yeah, it's great.
No, it's kind of similar here in that if you could get something that's expensive for cheap, you'd totally flex that you got it for cheaper than you should have.
Like my guns. Does right-clicking
I do
shoot?
like guns. No,
Or
it's
does
just
it
left click and then you just
Okay.
alternate fire between
Alright.
left and right. Right click will still be ADS, which
Yeah.
if you do it, you'll notice you like kind of angle both of them slightly in towards the middle to ADS down both of them. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
One thing to be aware of for some weapons, they have a special firing mode or sometimes alternate ammo that you can load into them because they're single shot weapons, and there is a button for that, which I think is by default X.
X, yeah.
Alright.
It comes into play when you start getting new ammo types that you can load into single shots and swap between, but it also comes up with the Lamat, for example, which you can switch between a shotgun shell and a pistol round.
Alright.
I was going to say one of the earliest ones where that comes into play, unless you're unlocking a lot of custom ammo, like the Springfield or something, is actually the 1873C aperture with the flip-up sight.
Yes, that's correct as well. Oh man, this is. I remember you were talking about the lag not being such a big thing in this game, and you guys were talking about how you're at about 160-ish ping.
Yeah, you're going to be way worse at the moment.
200 is really what I'm sitting on.
Yeah.
How do you kill a barbed wire guy again?
Shoot
Best,
it.
yeah, or you can get, if you've got it, something with fire or poison. That's usually the best way.
Alright.
I'm
Oh
just
god,
gonna
there's another
shoot
one
the
in there, isn't
Dragon
there?
King.
There is.
So, fun fact, that's one of the good reasons to bring a flare gun.
Sorry.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you can shoot it with the flare gun, set them on fire, and they'll die instantly as well.
Or straight up flares.
It scared the shit out of me. I was doing one of the clues, and then I heard one walk up to me, and I was like, there's one walking up to me right now, right? Finished the clue, looked up, there was a guy right next to me, didn't scare me, killed that guy, turned to the left like 1 inch, and there's just a guy poking his head around the corner, and I go, oh shit. I don't get jump scared very often, but that one definitely did it to me, I'll admit.
It's fun. Like, when you first start playing this game, you get jump scared by stuff like that all the time. And then you keep playing for a while and you forget this is a horror game. And then it takes, like, way worse things to jump scare you, but when they happen, they freak you out pretty bad. There's been a few times playing this where I've had something happen, like, oh fuck.
I don't think I generally don't get jump scared very often. I've got a pretty good resistance to it. But like some things still get me very bad. I was like washing the dishes recently and I wasn't expecting anyone to come home anytime soon. And then I heard hello and I just like jumped out of my skin. I was not happy about that one. Ow.
I was gonna light them all on fire.
Dogs?
Well, I know you were doing something, but then
Oh.
they aggroed on me and I didn't really have much of a choice.
The zombies can throw fire, yes?
They've got torches sometimes, which if they hit you, they can start lighting you on fire, or they might have torches in their helmets, like which can light you on fire if you melee them. So you got to be careful.
I think this one
They're the ones you don't
threw-
want to headshot.
I think this one threw a lantern at me.
You
But
can't throw it, but it will hit you with it.
that's weird
I
because
think that was Verdi that threw that one.
Oh.
Oh, that was me. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
I thought it was the zombie, and then it just walked into it, so I was like, okay. That's not a very smart decision there, isn't it?
the zombies
Here's
aren't
something,
super smart.
Here's something kind of fun. After you said before, Mars, that you hadn't seen, like, a pair of Jordans, HJ was like, very surprised by that.
Oh, I thought HA was
and-
surprised about how he saved Ike.
HJ is also
No, it's
trying
not,
to
but-
get me to kill myself, by the way. If you kill a zombie with the torch, make sure it dies by a red barrel. Extra points.
Oh, God.
I wonder what's going to happen with that.
They only say that because we've both been blown up in the same match from a barrel zombie before that was chasing one of us.
And Toph also said he hasn't seen a pair of Jordans either, which
Yeah.
is like very surprising considering where Toph is from. Like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Danger
go
noodles.
away. Go away, I'm not in the water, go away. That actually makes me tense up the moment you hear them getting closer.
Yeah. They are one of the worst things.
I do have throw. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's quick. You want me to throwing axe him?
No.
You want to throwing axe that guy?
That guy will explode if you throw an axe at him.
Oh, I thought it was only gunshots.
No, it's any piercing weapon, so you have to do blunt damage to him.
I think my knife does
any-
blunt if I don't charge it. It's got like the
If
knuckle.
it's a
test.
knuckle knife,
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
yeah.
intuitive design.
Well, it's basically anything that's not. That's why I was dealing with him with just the butt of my rifle. Oh. It's here, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't bring a sticky.
I got one.
Let's go, Susan. I've got 2 revolvers with your name on it. Where is she? The sound design in this game is very good.
Yeah, it's really important. I think that's why it's so good.
Oh, we're not at Susan, we're at the scrap peak. Where?
Oh, you burned me out. You burnt off a chunk.
My bad.
That's funny.
Where you at?
I was throwing knives at scrap peak so I could pick them up after.
Does the
Oh, I'm
barbed
just going
wire
up to Sticky.
go away?
No. You have to remove it by either like cutting it or running through it.
Okay.
I want
Wanna
my
use these
knives
bad
back,
boys?
scrap peak. Ooh! Ow!
Oh god.
Someone might be outside.
Sticky on Scrap Peak, stay the hell away from it.
Okay. How long does it take to explode?
Not long.
8 seconds
I'm
for
dead.
sticky, 4 seconds for
I
all
got
other
too close.
grenades.
It got too close to me.
So the sticky takes 8 seconds, and all other grenades take 4.
I should have ran a little bit quicker, I suppose. I was like, oh, it's gonna explode before it gets to me, and then it did not.
No. And the stickies were huge, so basically you just have to like
Yeah.
So
run the hell away from.
I
the
mean, that's a
stickies.
good learning experience, I suppose.
the other thing to be aware of for the boss is if you're the only person in the boss room, it'll always try and chase you. So
Right.
if there's a sticky on it, that's going to chase you. The other thing as well, and I've had this happen before, like I've had Spider chase me down with a sticky on her. Same thing happens for meatheads because they chase you when you're poisoned.
Yeah.
I've had them sticky and then been poisoned by something and died because they chased me down. So yeah.
You know, I really like some aspects of game design a lot more than others. For example, if they manage to get you tense in a way that you don't usually experience, like moments ago when the danger noodles came up to me. I was like, I hear it getting closer and closer. But GTFO does something that I've never experienced before. In GTFO, there are certain levels with like fog on them. It's so immersive that my eyes started hurting as if they were in smoke. Like I genuinely started wiping at my eyes because it looks so realistic, and like flashing a torch, and it makes it actually harder to see sometimes. It's so well done. Like I really like that video game.
Yeah, the fog mechanics in GTFO are insane. They look so good.
Yeah, they are very frustrating because you can't see shit unless you have like glow sticks. Glow sticks are actually very useful in fog maps, but beyond that, and like the tension of like when you open up like a locked door, or when you do the nuclear reactor, that wah, wah, also makes you just instantly tense up. It's so good. I hear footsteps.
I let my
Oh,
cat
that'll be
in.
you.
That's me, I think, because I'm trying to go outside. Yeah, I was saying in chat before, but in this game, sound is kind of everything. Like knowing what you're listening for, knowing what noise you're making. Thanks, cat. Is really important. Like that's one of the key things to sort of impart on people when they first start playing.
Oh, alright.
Straight
It's
to
the
extraction.
box again. I think it might be different ones, because that one had more boxes than the previous person did.
Boxing.
He's gonna make the other box people upset because he's got more boxes than them.
Yeah. I mean, he might be overcompensating, though. We don't know.
It's true.
Whenever I'm on a walk with people, or I just hear like a really loud motorcycle go by, I just look at my compatriot and I go like, they must have a really small penis. And then I keep walking like nothing happens. It's so funny.
I actually do exactly the same.
Wonderful.
The thing is, fights don't generally need to be that loud.
No,
in a
they
lot of
don't.
cases.
The other one I like saying is, I didn't know they made them that small.
Oh, I'm gonna remember that one.
Or the other one, I actually did this at work. I was just standing there, and like we a land cargo past, and I was like, wow, I didn't know it was literally concave.
No one's around?
Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, we're pretty clear.
Hans, calm down.
Well, it's right here.
Yeah, we just go straight west and we're good.
That might have been the only other party, though, so... Might, but maybe don't
Yeah,
bet on that. I did pick one up, right? Yeah, I did. Alright.
Yeah, you got it. So if in the top left-hand side, you can see if it's if whatever's red means it's picked up by someone else. If it's grey, hasn't been picked up yet on the body, and if it's blue, your teammate has it. If it's white.
Okay. I thought it was blue because I had it and white because no one else had it.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
it's gray
colours.
if nobody else has it. Nobody nearby.
Hello, Erica. Pat. Oh no, it's not Erica anymore. She's not a horse anymore. Pat anyway. Past Erica.
I feel like that's a reaction to all the horse jokes that we made with the hunt. When I say horse jokes, I mean all the times you kill the horse.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Nyx, what is this? Hey?
Nyx,
She's throwing herself at the door.
Nyx is a great name for a cat, but it
Yeah.
wouldn't work very well in Dutch because Niks means nothing. Which, I mean...
That's also actually cool.
Yeah. Calling a cat
I like
nothing,
that.
though, feels a little rough.
Well, I mean, Nyx is the goddess of primordial darkness.
Yeah, I
think,
believe
or
that's
the night.
correct.
So that's not far off.
No.
Really.
No, you're right.
About it. There's another
Look.
team in there.
All I'm gonna say is that if you had a black cat named Nyx, which works for the primordial darkness and everything like that, and then it also works in Dutch because then you're calling them nothing, and people like to call their black cats voids, and a void is nothing. So
Yeah.
I do want a black cat at some point.
There was another team in
they're
there.
not black cats.
I sometimes get a little bit confused. Not confused, but like I flinch at certain words. There's a few ones. There's a different word for panties that I'm not gonna repeat, but the British usually say them, I think, and maybe the Australians do too, because like Junker Queen in Overwatch says it. But like there's another word for panties, and it's pronounced the exact same way as the Dutch N-word. So it's like, ooh, every time I hear that voice like line, I go like, no, bad. And then there's the word flicker as well, which is just the F word, the F slur for people who like the same gender. It's yeah, which so anytime I hear someone say like, oh, the lights flickered, and I go like, no, not that one.
The English one, not the other.
Yeah. Usually I'm fine with it because like it context clues and the way it's being said, like the sentence structures and stuff, it makes it makes no sense to say the lights just flickered and then talk about like a bad word, but
yeah,
it's like instinct, you know. Especially on places like Twitch where every word you say can be your last.
Yeah, I like that you said a different word for like underwear, and my chat just starts trying to guess which word it is.
I mean, I could say it because it is also just a word in English. It starts with K and then an N.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Toph
I've got it.
Yeah. So like, you know, I just don't want to be that person that explains why that word is icky and then gets banned because of it. Well, you just insinuated a bad word. Well, I was explaining things.
It's good to know, though, that we can still talk about dacking people.
Yeah.
About what?
Dacking people.
I don't know what that means.
That's very Australian of you.
Yeah. The equivalent in American is pants, but I don't know what the European is. I think it's the same in UK, I think.
It's when you just yank someone's pants down, right?
Yeah.
I don't think
We
that's
call
ever
it
been
dacking
done to
people.
me.
I love that Toph tried to like spell it out, and Automod was like, no.
Wait, what?
The Automod in my chat was like,
No.
You wrote it that way. No, Automod's reason literally says held a message for reason, race, ethnicity, or religion.
Ooh.
So,
I think they figured it out. Yeah. Oh, good. We're splitting up.
Oh, okay, I'll follow you.
Birdie,
Oh, we might as well go
Lower
home.
DeSalle is right there.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. Okay, makes sense.
You know, we have a summer home as well, right?
Yeah.
We have a summer home.
Yeah. So DeSalle and Upper DeSalle and Lower DeSalle. The summer home is Scupper Lake.
I see.
Where the bosses always are.
Or well, the Scupper Lake is less where the bosses always are and more and always spawns us.
pro. The boss isn't even good. It's gonna be upper. As was written in the prophecies.
Well, it's not here.
Yeah, that's why I said it's gonna be an upper assault.
Right.
If it's not here, it'll be up at the Soul. And if it's not in either of those, it's a lie.
If it's not in either of those, we extract immediately.
Because something is clearly broken with the game, yeah.
Game's cursed.
Oh, that's a lot of danger noodles over there.
My one of my friends that I play video games with frequently always blames other people for his mistakes, like unapologetically so. And it's funny, but it's also very frustrating when he does something clearly wrong, and then you go like, "Hey, could you not do that?" And he's like, "It wasn't my fault; it was yours." But like we were playing GTFO at some point, and then when you get close to an enemy, they might start pulsing. So I was like, "Okay, stop moving, pulse, pulse." And then he stopped moving for a moment, and then he started moving again, and I was like, "Why are you moving?" And then it triggered the enemies. And I was like, why were you moving? I told you to not move. And then he was like, well, the music said it was fine, so you should have warned me more. And I go like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I told you that it's just not good to go, and you started moving, and it's not my fault, the music said it was okay. And I go like, oh. When thinking back on it, it's funny as shit, but like in the moment you go like, could you just like perish or something?
Are we wanting to go for that or go for the crossover?
Alright. Mars, you're cold. Do you want to go and fight those people for the assassin bounty that they've just killed and actually go and fight some players, or do you want to go for the other bounty?
I want to experience killing other players.
Alright, let's do it.
Call's been made.
I heard fires.
We're going north.
Is that one of you?
Yeah, but he just shot the thing
I
off
see.
I have a silence weapon.
I
the
see.
dudes.
I wanted to see what it's like to be a player killer. It's funny as shit.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, it's the big part of the game.
Yeah.
As you will have seen from watching us do Fight Night, 38 and I can be very aggressive sometimes in this game. It does not always work out for us, but we can be.
I usually play with shotguns.
Oh, good.
Or often play, I should say now. It's not usually anymore, I guess.
Oh, okay. You can't put a lantern in your pocket. Understood.
No, it just drops it. Basically, any item that's a world item you don't pick out of, toolbox or anything like that is only something you can hold while you have it out. Then if you switch, it just drops it.
Yeah.
So lanterns, world weapon, like as in world melee weapons, and bear traps are all examples of that.
I see. So I wasn't being an idiot by carrying the bear trap, by just holding it in my hands. Wonderful.
No, because you'll have to get rid of it if you switch weapons. So if you want to take it with you.
Yeah.
70% on the banish, which means the here are people, I think, inside.
Careful of that torch wielder.
Bars.
These zombies don't have very good eyesight, do they?
Yeah, but they're still really frustrating to have to try and deal with in a fight, so
Yeah.
there's always a trade-off not dealing with them. Don't like staying around barrels.
No.
It's downstairs.
There are more gunshots to the southwest. They are angry.
They are very angry. got me.
Got one. Got two.
That should be 3, I think. I'm checking
That should
the
be all.
bounty.
I'm gonna heal real quick and then I'm
Someone
gonna
else is
revive
coming?
Yourself.
No. We got company. Oh, I
Stepped
hit
in
the
a bear
fucking
trap.
trap.
I should revive you, right?
Ah, no.
Oh,
Nah.
someone
Got
else
one down.
perished? No, that wasn't him.
Oh, damn.
Someone behind me died. I don't know who that was, but
Oh, no.
wonderful. I
The
got
problem there
crossbow
was that we
explosive
got...
bolted.
Yeah. I got exploded, then tried to move out of the way.
Shot you with that though as well.
I also should not have turned around when I heard someone die behind me. That probably didn't help. I did get like a solid 3 or 4 shots in though, so you know.
That was complete not a fucking chaos. I love it.
I shoot someone twice. Someone behind me dies. You got him. No, I didn't. That's wonderful.
I heard the death scream.
Yeah, it was behind me, but the guy in front of me kept moving.
I heard it.
Yeah.
The only problem there was having to deal with a second team before we got a chance to reset.
Yeah. Scottfield Model 3 Full Metal Jacket. That's a good movie.
I hit return to menu. I'm sitting here and I was like, hang on a second. Why am I looking at my web browser? Why can't I see Hunter? It's like, oh, I just crashed on you. I'm like, cool.
Oh.
I guess I'll relaunch.
Yeah, I'm also not in the party because of that, so yeah.
I do like the double revolver though.
It gives you weight of fire, and it's more accurate than you think it is.
Yeah.
But it's got nothing on like a iron sight basically.
Yeah, it also does pretty good damage too.
Yeah. So, and depending on which revolvers you take as well, because they all have different sort of damage profiles.
Right.
There is certainly an advantage to doing dual revolver. Like it affords you a different tactical advantage in close. That's hard to deal with unless you've got like a shotgun. Like it's better than, for example, a melee weapon if you can manage to hit your shots to get more fire as they're coming in. But a shotgun might take you out. There's all these sort of trade-offs with going that.
This character also started with ambidextrous, which seems very good for exactly what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Is a revolver counted as a semi-auto pistol?
No.
Depends on which revolver.
Right. Scottfield doesn't seem to.
No.
So the Scottfield is a single action, which means it can be used for fanning, but it also means it's slower firing typically because you have to pull the hammer then shoot.
Yeah.
Compared to the double actions, but double actions can't be fanned. And also, technically, it's more accurate, I think, for the single action because you have a steadier shot.
So I should get a different set of pistols for this ambidextrous person.
Not necessarily. You can, and go with semi-automatic for better fire rate. But the advantage you'd have out of the Schofield pair would be that it's slightly more accurate and you're getting a better rate of fire from what was normally a single action.
Right.
That being said, picking up like a new army might be better, or the Nagant officer, because they are single action. Double actions. They should fire faster.
Right.
They're all trade-offs. I would just probably, and like the other thing about the Schofields is their medium weapon, like bullet size. They have more damage.
Right. I think I'll keep it with this. It seems fine.
Yeah, like there's some. Yeah, like I think just play with a few different ones and see what you like. Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the big thing when it comes to a lot of the pistols and stuff, is you kind of just have to experiment until you find one that you actually really like a lot.
Yeah.
And it also depends on what you're complementing, right? So you've got a rifle, single shot rifle, so you know you want to complement it sometimes with a more close-in weapon or whatever for the pistols. So sometimes certain pistols will work better with, like I'm taking a shotgun as my primary weapon, so I want something a bit more stable for long range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm also being silly and giving it fire rounds, but that's because I want to light people on fire.
Well,
Should I
I
put
mean,
a
you say
silencer on
being
my
silly
Winfield?
Sorry?
depends. Like the silencer on the Winfield does drop its like damage profile.
Yep.
Like it drops the effective range as well. So
Right. I'll keep it
It-
the way it is.
It also is a little bit harder to aim with, as the sight picture is not as good as a standard.
I see. Alright.
Silence
yeah, I was
weapons.
gonna say,
Yeah, sorry, go on.
oh no, I was gonna talk about what you were talking about. So you finish what you're saying.
Silence weapons also have big advantages in, like, if you get good with them, it can be really hard to determine where you're being shot from when you're hitting someone with a silence weapon. So that can be one of their major advantages, but they have other drawbacks.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You go ahead, Abby.
Oh, I was gonna say about you saying you're being silly, bring incendiary ammo for the Schofield, except for the fact that the
They did
incendiary
buff
ammo
it.
on the Schofield literally doesn't drop its damage profile at all. It changes nothing other than cost you more round money.
I think there was something else, some other disadvantage, but yeah, also the big change to there's no penetration fire
Yeah.
rounds. But the other thing was the changes they made to incendiary rounds. You're seeing incendiaries a lot more because they can light people on fire within their effective range rather than having to take 2 shots. And the other thing about fire rounds is they act like tracers, so everyone will know where you are.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's weird because like even before the recent changes where they set people on fire more easily and stuff like that, like even going back and looking at it because I was curious, like if you look at the damage profile, it's like yeah, it's identical. You just can't penetrate walls with them. It's like okay, so it's either I'm going for wall bangs or I'm setting people on fire. Like take your pick because it changes nothing to the damage you're actually doing with the shots. It's like that's interesting.
There is, as I said, like having people being able to trace exactly where you are. I mean, obviously there's the sound, but it's just a very big visual indicator. Yeah. But Schofield's one of the better weapons to have special rounds on.
Whenever you say Schofield, I think about this funny Australian town, city, that you all pronounce wrong. It is pronounced Cockburn. Sorry. Just the instant disappointment. Oh. Yeah, it's just the no.
Those names are actually more common in the UK than they are here.
Are they? I've only seen that name pop. Oh, I mean, imagine that name, but like, I've only seen one of those names before, and it's Coburn. But I know it's Coburn. But it's very funny.
It's spelled Cockburn.
It's very funny.
Well, I mean,
you might want to get that checked out, Australia.
There's the town in the UK that's called Fingering Hoe.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Wonderful.
Oh, hang on.
British people and your weird town names.
Yeah.
Worcestershire.
Where's she? I love you is one of the hardest things to say. The hardest thing to say is Worcester.
It's funny because it's like spelled Worcestershire, and it's like no, it's just Worcestershire. It's like how?
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if in similarly in a similar vein of conversation, and then the Dutch language looks a lot like English meme speak sometimes, because the word for clock is clock, but it's KLOK, which just looks like meme speak. And agenda's the same, but like there's so many of these words, especially if you change your settings to like Dutch for like a moment and look around. There's so many, like on your phone, for example, there's so many just like weird words. And then there's words like Ooievaar, which is O-O-I-E in its spelling. Well, there's also var, but that's the first 4 letters, which are all that type of letter, which I don't know the name of. Consonants? Is that it?
Consonants, yeah.
Why do I have a grenade? Oh, I didn't change my melee items. Alright.
I mean, I was gonna say, speaking of words being spelt weird and not sounding anything like how they're actually spelt in French, the word for bird is pronounced oiseau, but it's spelled like Oiseaux.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, it's pronounced oiseau. I'm like, what?
Yeah, in Dutch it would be Vogel. Ow, you bitch. Which is pronounced vogel. Oh, fuck, I'm bleeding. Please don't.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. I'm fine. I'm fine. The
Thanks
Dutch is...
languages being so weird.
Yeah. The Dutch language also has a lot of French and English words in it, along with being butchered German by base, which is very funny.
I mean, we're kind of the same in that our language is like 3 languages in a trench coat, and none of them can make up which one's the primary, shall we say?
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm gonna shoot to 0. There's a barbed wire lad. Duk duk duk. This game gets me too much into GTFO mindset where shooting is always bad. Like, it's not as bad in this game.
I mean, it's a good habit to get into, in that shooting is most of the time bad in this game.
Yeah. There's an explodey lad coming. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have a bludgeoning.
I got him.
Yeah.
I got my knuckle dusters covered in human teeth.
Hell yeah. I had a D&D character at some point, which had starting equipment that included a bag of human teeth, and I was like, what the fuck? And I just kept it.
Maple, Verdi's wife, in one of the campaigns I was TMing, got like a bag that was made out of human flesh from some weird cultists, and then they had like an enemy that they killed that got like basically smushed into like a fine paste, and she's like, "Ah yes, I'm just gonna keep some of this fine paste from this enemy we killed in the bag made out of human flesh," and I'm just like, okay, I literally cannot stop you, but that's fucking
That is really disgusting. Someone will find that bag and go like, ooh, what a weird, like, meaty texture to this bag. Oh, why is there jam in there?
She actually was carrying it on her character for basically most of the campaign, and then, if I remember correctly, essentially dumped it in an enemy's face to intimidate them, and I was like, yeah, that'd do it.
Yeah. Have we had a raining thing yet? I don't think we have.
No, we haven't had a rain map at all yet. Just not gonna lie, slightly disappointing.
Yeah, I want to see Rotjaw.
Rotjaw's a lot scarier than some of the other bosses because, you know, you have to go into her area and have her, like, pop up out of the water to attack you like a real alligator or a crocodile would do. And so sometimes if she does, like, the charging attack, it takes off, like, a significant chunk of your health, but you've got no idea. I mean, until you get used to the tells for it, you got no idea she's doing it. Like, you just walk in the water and you hear this noise and turn around and you just getting smacked in the face by a crocodile trying to, like, charge you, and you're like, man... But yeah, tracking her down is more interesting because it's not just like, oh, go to the glowing blue areas, there's the clues. It's like, go to these things, use it. It like points at basically like a short pillar of smoke that's coming out of it in the general direction you need to go. Like, it points you the direction where the boss is, and you kind of have to, like, manually triangulate it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fun.
Ooh.
Oh, just up north of us, it's Stanley Cole.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Apologies. I was trying to also ping the beast face trait that was there
Oh. Oh well.
and an experience. I'm sorry.
Ah. I missed.
It's all good.
Can I have a cleaver? I feel like a cleaver would be more efficient than this knife.
I've not had headphones on. Has there been shots?
Nope.
No, we've been good.
Been very quiet. Okay, that's Concernicus.
It's a little bit concerning on a single bounty map, but we've also haven't made a huge amount of noise ourselves. We might have just been missing the other players.
Ah, it's also assassin. God damn it.
Yep. So I'm carrying this axe.
Yeah, I'll find a world where.
And my axe.
I just still like that comic where it's just after that, it's Frodo carrying all the weapons and everyone just like seeing him off.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say I liked the one I saw recently, which was entitled "When the Party Doesn't Communicate and Everyone Shows Up as Human Fighters," and it's just for Aragorn saying, "You have my sword,
And my sword.
and my sword.
and my sword." It's like, I thought that was pretty clever.
That is very funny. Oh yeah.
Trust the party to never bring a cleric. Am I right?
Well, yeah.
I'm playing
Ooh, I
a
found an axe.
game of Pathfinder with some people, and one of the persons was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be playing a human fighter," and I was like, "I also want to do this." And I was like, "Okay, what if we like combine our backstories a little bit?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" So we did that, and then he was like, "I still need a name for my character," and I was like, "Bob." And I was like, "All right." And now we just have a human fighter called Bob in our team. Because like anytime anyone asks me to make or figure out a character's name, I just jokingly say Bob all the time.
I like to headcanon it that he's from accounting. He's just going for a vacation.
Yeah.
There's an axe there on the table. Someone wants to grab it.
Oh, I don't have one yet.
I got one. It's also an axe. Not an axe.
Boomspoon?
Hammer over here as well. But the axe is better.
Everyone crowd around. Start swinging.
Oh, wank. GTFO all over again.
Shouldn't have come to this lumberyard there, buddy.
He just
That's
took
how
it!
quick it can be when they.
He just took it! What a guy.
Yeah.
That's why
Legitimately,
we,
Spider I think is the worst one to deal with.
Spider is legitimately the worst. Like, Assassin, once you
Is
get
the
used to
worst when
fighting
it's
him that
GMU.
way, it's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, this is easy.
Assassin's the worst when you're new, and Susan is the worst in general. And then I'd say Scrapbeak's worse if you don't have anything to deal with it right away,
Yeah,
because he can insta-give you with Constantina if you're not careful.
yeah. Scrapper is like legitimately a hard fight and can be a massive pain if you don't have any options to take care of him quickly.
Even if you've got world melee weapons, which is what makes him a bit unique. Because you really need to. There's a trick with him. If you've got a pitchfork or a stabbing weapon, you can stab him in the back for extra damage, or something like that.
You can also shoot him in the face, which like some
That
of the
usually
bosses
works.
can't shoot him in the face. Well,
Well, some of the other bosses don't have faces. That's the problem.
Face
yeah,
McShooty.
like Butcher doesn't have a head. Susan, it's very hard to actually get her in the face because of where her face is.
Does that mean there's no actual head hitbox or like crit box for Butcher?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah,
I should not aim at this head then from now on, which is what I have been doing.
I
He
mean,
doesn't-
it still hits
yeah,
most
he's-
damage. You just
Did
can't.
someone blow that up?
Yeah, I've got a Derringer.
Alright, because I
Why are
was
you
like,
shooting barrels?
that's a good question.
I'm being annoying.
It's funny.
It is fun if you do manage to pierce a immolator. One of the things you can do if he's outside is you let it burn out, because he'll eventually just die by himself.
Yeah, if they get hit by anything that does piercing damage and they explode and get angry, they start burning themselves out. And if you just leave them alone, eventually they'll just die on their own.
I think we might be
Of course,
the
they're
only ones in
super
this
quick.
lobby.
It's entirely possible by the sounds of it.
In a one bounty area where we killed the bounty and
Yeah.
haven't hurt anything.
Yeah, it does
I
feel
mean-
like we're probably in a...
Empty game, yeah.
That's fine with me. This is how I enjoy my shooters. I'm such a
It's
pussy when it comes to
relaxing.
competitive stuff. Like I much prefer AI versus AI stuff because I don't like
That's fair.
losing.
It doesn't
against
bother
players.
me. Empty maps don't bother me per se. It bothers some people in this game, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, it'll come around. I've
Yeah,
got
I
more
mean, some
matches.
people live for the PvP experience. I very much do not.
I kind of do, but
People,
I find it boring in this game. Like if you get to the bounty and you kill it, and then it's like you're playing defense and you're trying to play like you know carefully and everything, and then there's like it's like winds up. Oh, there was no reason to do that. You had it in the bag regardless. It's like oh, that's just a little bit boring. But
yeah, I get you.
it's kind of more rewarding in quick play because you know you'll get your 100 out.
Oh, I see people. I see
Yeah.
people. I think.
ow, yep, I just got beetled. Yeah, there's definitely enemy players.
Oh,
here.
I saw the beetle. Then I was like, I see a very small creature.
Unless that was Verdi that beetled me.
No, it's not. That's people then. You want to make what's the situation like?
They're on the other side of the building. They're off the
Okay.
southwest.
Playing outside defense, so I will
Oh.
I was wrong.
try and flank him.
Yeah, there's three of them out in that direction. Like out there or in that building.
I hear their footsteps. I think they are in this building.
Yeah, I scanned. There's two in that building, but there's one out in the forest there somewhere.
Okay.
Actually, there's two out in the forest. There's one over near Verdi.
Traded.
Okay. Should we push up? Oh, I see them.
They're right in front of me as well. The person went down.
The other one's right there behind those trees.
I don't think we have a good line of sight for that.
Might be out. Oh, there they are. Yeah,
I
they've gotten
do.
back up.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah, I've got a dead eye. I've got a scope, so I can actually see them out there in the forest.
Is the guy in there gone too? I guess I could check.
No, he's still up.
Yeah.
They probably have all three up now.
Yeah.
They do.
My body's burning.
Oh, I didn't know you could.
I don't have any chokes or anything. That sucks.
Oh man.
Wonderful. Oh, whoops. That was. I have
We
a
still
very,
have the bounties. We can get you up anyway.
I have a very sensitive
Yeah, that's
mouse.
true.
I'm scared that they might come from behind.
Got one.
Oh, good.
One down.
Should we push?
No, because we're playing basically into their hands if we push at the moment, whereas they're playing our game where they're having to actually try and assault us, which is the biggest problem right now.
Right.
That's a problem. Run away from that window.
Yep. I think they hit the window.
Yeah, he's gone out the back of that building.
Yeah.
He's gone to help his friends.
Yeah. You might be able to slide right and deal with him, but yeah, it's kind of iffy.
Not Bob and Betty. Yeah, the other character in that D&D is another character is called Buddy, which is very confusing because I say Buddy a lot about people. Should I look around to see where
So
they are?
mad that I wouldn't have lost that exchange if it wasn't for the lag.
There's two to the right and one in that
Yeah.
building still, ish. Somewhere over there.
Yeah.
I think the other two are gonna come like from down here, so we should keep an eye on our backs too.
100% we should, yeah.
I'll try to do that.
The dude that's at the building just outside's gone up on the roof. So he's actually trying to get a good clear shot on us, so just be careful.
Yeah,
Oh, you got him.
Oh, you got someone. Nice.
I didn't.
Oh, that was your body burning out. Sorry, buddy. That's what I heard.
Oh.
I need
I
to
heard the
heal.
noise and I was like,
They're better at shooting than I am.
Can you?
I don't have any dark side anymore either.
it's all good.
I heard them closing in, I think. I heard the footsteps on dirt. Trying to get a good angle or the stairs down, but
Playing super defensive. I mean, you might be able to sneak out.
I hear them very close by.
Someone's coming up that middle.
I do have
What?
choke bombs, I just realized. Didn't know what they were.
Someone's coming up the chute. Yeah, it's okay. It would have been hard to get me anyway. I was playing super aggressive flanking. And I got 2 shots off, but still traded to another shotgun.
Oh, that's me. Is that the stairs? Okay. They're very patient.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing with this game. Sometimes you really have to be for this sort of situation.
Yeah.
The thing is, they've got shotguns, so the longer range you can play at, the better.
Yep.
Oh.
Almost got him.
tensing up so much. Gamer pose. Posture check.
It's peeking hard. I keep forgetting to compensate.
Good.
Damn it.
I think I'm fucked.
That's the same dude on top of the building who got me too.
I'm not sure if I can outshoot them. They're coming now.
Yeah, they should rush you. It's the play.
I think they're coming this way too. So let's make this quick. Who the fuck?
You
They're
might be able to
shooting
get
at
out
front.
back.
One of them's coming from your
It's
right.
upstairs. They'll be coming up that middle chute.
They're throwing a grenade.
Yeah, coming through the window.
Which one?
The one right in front of you that we were fighting through before.
Alright. I'm so tense. I don't like this. Can we make a peace offering?
Just worry about the window for now. Don't worry about downstairs. Just
yeah.
worry about that window because they're definitely coming in through there.
I'm throwing bees. I hear them down there though. It's probably not a great position. I think they're coming this way now. They're behind right over there. I don't like this. This is why I prefer PvE. The noises, the tension. Did I throw something? Thought I saw movement.
Really on a grunt.
There's no leaning in this game, is there?
Nope.
Nope.
I think they're in.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Now they can see you.
Yep. Take you out with me, motherfucker. Where'd you go?
The chase.
Oh! Hell Rider! No. Oh, that's fine with me.
He tried to melee you and completely whiffed.
Yeah.
There was a bit of a whip there.
Oh, I'm sweating bullets. I hate that.
You did pretty well there.
Did really well, yeah. Yeah, I think that came down to ping, to be honest.
Possibly.
Oh, it definitely did. They're definitely playing with a much lower ping than us with their reaction times that they had to stuff that we were doing.
Yeah. Like,
As I said, I won that exchange pretty handily, but still got traded.
yeah. Lobby joining failed. Oh no. Anyway.
That does just happen sometimes. It's frustrating.
Was it the only other team in the group, in the thing? Yeah, it looks like
It was the only other team in that game, yeah.
It would have been, yeah.
What the hell is this
Hey.
gun? What the hell is this gun? The Romero hatchet. Wonderful.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a cool gun.
It looks awful. Can I only have one? I can have two small guns, it seems.
So you can have two medium. So the gun's broken up into small,
Oh,
medium, and large.
I
You can
see.
either have, by default, a large and a small, which is like a pistol and a rifle, for example. You can have two mediums. So, for example, a sawn-off shotgun and a sawn-off rifle,
Yeah.
or a pistol with a buttstock. If you have quartermaster, you can have a medium and a large.
Yeah. Alright. Melee. I quite like the... Can I not get the melee again? That I had earlier? Why do I have Derringers? Oh. I'm keeping it. I want it.
The Derringer.
The funny gun.
I've killed a person with a Derringer.
Oh, so have I.
It's stupid, but...
Oh
you
yeah,
do it.
it's definitely not easy.
Can I get another invite?
Yeah, I gotta invite everyone back. I
Same.
was just getting my my gear set up.
I see.
Yeah.
And for me, this might be the last game of the evening because
Oh, good.
gotta be up early for work tomorrow
I
again.
am losing my focus as well, so, you know, good. Losing my religion, also a good
That's
song.
fair.
Is that you in the
That's
corner?
me in the corner.
No, that's me in the spotlight.
Oh, losing your religion.
Yeah, I think you've said too much.
Oh, I'll shut up then.
That immediately made me feel terrible.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's good, that's good. It's a good song, though. It's a little bit before my time. Makes you people feel old, doesn't it?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I was gonna say it's definitely before my time.
Oh.
I don't think it's before my time.
I don't think it's before my time either. I'm joking.
Ah,
I think REM was like early 90s.
yeah.
Late 80s, early 90s, I think.
My music type is like, I feel like I was born, like, music-wise alone, I don't feel like I was actually born a generation late, but like, I listened to so much music that my parents listened to back in the day, and I find some songs that I go like, hey mom, have you ever heard this song? And she goes like, how the fuck do you know this song? This is so much before your time.
Losing my religion was 91.
So,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
before
and
my
I was
time.
also going to point out 1980 was when the band formed.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
studio album in 1983.
Kind of a similar situation for myself, Mars. I've heard a lot of music from my parents growing up and stuff. It's like from the 70s and stuff. And you're like, man, I know all this old stuff. It's like way before my time.
There's a band in the Netherlands called Bluff, which is a very... I like the band a lot. It's mostly Dutch lyrics, so it doesn't really matter to most of you. However, they have you ever heard of the band Counting Crows?
Yes.
They sing in Shrek.
Yep.
They also have a song with that Dutch band, and it's actually a really good song. It's just that half of it is sung in Dutch, but it's called Holiday in Spain, for those interested.
I will have to look that up. I'm interested now.
Yeah. I like talking about like Dutch culture and stuff like that.
Oh, it's always interesting to learn about other cultures.
There's also one of my favorite bands is called Raccoon. They have mostly Dutch songs, but they recently, or mostly English songs actually, but they recently came out with a Dutch album. But they've got so many just genuinely great songs. I should probably look at my feats, traits, whatever.
Well, you're
Oh.
Rainier.
Yeah.
So they don't really.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a few.
I
Oh
can't
shit,
equip
I
any
forgot that I
others.
hadn't readied, sorry.
Doctor.
Was it? I was sitting here, we're talking and stuff, and I was like, I don't want to interrupt Mars, so I sent Verdius G message me like, when you're ready, because the only person the player hadn't readied up, and I'm like, he's got all of his gear sorted, like, why is he
I was looking at it too, and I was like, I better not like tell the experienced player that they need to ready up. They
No, I
probably
definitely
know.
told him.
All right.
It wasn't even that message that... It wasn't even that message that caused me to realize that I was not ready up. I just heard the ping and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Listen, we're not going to get into classic
behavior,
HJ behavior, I'm surprised you haven't hit one of my traps not even being in the game, HJ.
We don't know if he's not in the
Look.
game.
Look, let's be honest. I'm also glad that he hasn't alt tabbed it and shot you at the spawn yet.
Oh my god, that was so close.
We were playing a round of this off stream, and because you spawn like standing in like a little cluster and everything like that, and sometimes we'll get matches where we all load in and we're waiting for other people to like load into the match, and because it makes like a loud sort of like noise like right as the match is starting when everyone else is loaded in, H will alt tab out and we'll sit there and do other stuff, and then they'll alt tab back in when the round's starting, and sometimes the alt tab doesn't work, so they'll click on the game, which causes
Click
their
in.
gun to fire.
Yep.
Don't right click so you can just, left click.
Yeah, recently I've been starting to use right click just like because of mostly because of GTFO, because if you left click there, you fuck over your entire party, not just one person. So yeah,
Well,
I've been trying to right click whenever I alt tab back in, but it's very much instinct to just pick left click.
Bertie's standing there and turns around and looks at HJ, and HJ's standing there holding their shotgun pointed like right at Bertie's head, and Bertie's like, I'm going to crouch because you're pointing your gun directly at my head when this round starts, directly to HJ on Discord to be like, don't just click back in the game so you don't shoot me. And then the round starts, Bertie ducks, and HJ fires a shotgun over their head after we were already like, don't do it. And they're like, what? I wasn't paying attention.
That is wonderful.
God, it was hilarious.
Is the Doom
I wish that had
Spoon
happened
a
on
world
stream so
item?
someone could have clipped it.
Yeah. Is the Doom Spoon a world item?
Yeah, it is just something you find randomly.
Yeah.
Some of them are more common at different spots as well. Like if you've got one of like the lumber yards on your map, you'll commonly find like an axe nearby, and if you've got like one of the
pitchforks
coal,
and haystacks.
the coal mines will commonly have like a shovel in the coal piles and stuff for shoveling coal.
It's kind of nice how there's certain things that contextual around the game. There's so much about this game.
I'm almost done, Kelly. This is the last game. Are you done with your stuff
Yep.
as well, Kelly? I think so, because we
I mean,
started
I
at the
like
same
that
time,
stuff
right?
with the world items because it's sort of environmental storytelling as well, which is cool. But yeah, there's just so many little things in this game sometimes that you're like, wait, what?
Uber job or what now?
Like with the guns that have like strip clips, or like the Nagant, or like the Crowning King, where it's like, reloading, or the Slate or something like that, where it's like, oh yeah, if you reload, it'll pop the gun's bullet out of the chamber, and then you'll reload and you lose a round, sort of thing. But it's like, oh, if you fire and hold down the click button after you fired the gun and then press reload, you'll reload with like the same action as you chamber around, so you don't lose it. It's like, okay, where in the game does it tell you that?
I've never been
able
to get that to work properly.
It's because you have to fire, hold your left click button, and then before you let go of left click,
I've done that
reload.
though, yeah. It's weird. But there's also like stuff about like, hey, the clues will flash red when when there's players nearby. Like all those kind of stuff doesn't really tell you.
Yeah.
I think I need to adjust my FOV. I think that's what fucking with me a little bit. Looks so zoomed in half of the time. Have either of you watched...
Yeah, I've got an eye on the maximum.
Have either of you watched the movie Arrival?
No.
Yes.
It's a movie about aliens, but it's not like an invasion type thing.
They're just hanging around.
They're just hanging around, and they're teaching humans a new language that works with time shit. It's basically like a language study. Ow, bitch. It's basically like a language study about aliens, but those aliens open up their alien pods after every 23 hours or something like that, instead of 24. And I was like, is this environmental storytelling?
There's somebody else nearby. I heard gunfire over that way.
Yep. Ow. I was like, is this environmental storytelling that their planet works on a slightly different clock than ours? And then other people I was watching it with were like, maybe. And I was like, hell yeah. That would be pretty cool.
Maybe they're also
I'm
just
bleeding.
being obtuse.
Maybe. You automatically heal back. Oh, I see someone. Okay, goodbye.
One person down, I heard it.
Yep, we got it with a cuddle rival. There's somebody else in this maze near me.
Yep.
They just got me. They fanned. Fanning with the chain pistol.
He's dead. There might be another one though. I hear more footsteps. Oh, that's you. Alright.
I was coming in with a shotgun.
Thank you.
Our guardian
Yeah, that
angel
was
with
just
a
them
shotgun.
two. Just those two.
That's a song that exists.
Because
Angel
the
with a
clue's no
shotgun.
longer angry.
Oh, good.
Clue's
okay,
no longer
good.
angry. Whisper
Unless
Smith here.
unless their third is like ages away.
Really far away, which they could be, but
Oh, there's a perk. You might have said that.
nice
just now.
work. I was trying to flank.
Whispersmith. It's over. Oh.
Whisper Smith, yeah. New action armies are decent, especially the squad.
Oh, there's so many of them. I'm stuck! I'm gonna die to zombies.
Nah.
I'm stuck! I'm stuck! Door stuck! I beg you! My god. There were like 4 of them in there, and then one of them walked up behind me and closed the, like basically closed off the door exit, and I just could not move, and then they blew up some fire on me. That is wonderful.
Health there if you don't want to spend a first
Oh
aid
yes, good. Thank you. Health already full. Oh right, it's because I've
kit.
burnt.
You burnt off some chunks.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I've burnt off one of my big chunks. I think.
Yeah. That's not
I
great.
took that guy's chain pistol.
Nice.
Yeah, right.
I've just been running around to try and get visibility and if there was anyone from their squad like trying to come in and
Free trait, Sal skin.
Ooh.
I will come and grab that.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? Mars, you should grab the self skin because you were burning before.
I was.
you too,
I
buddy.
didn't want to say it, but yes.
It's like the second time I got burned in this game, and the previous one was in the previous game. I hear gunshot. Oh, that was you.
Buddy.
Alright. Door stuck. I beg you.
I love that clip.
It's such a good. You're a genuine cocksucker. It's.
It's so old now, but it's still hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Oh right, I bought star shell rounds, whatever they call them.
Star shell.
For the shotgun, yeah, star shells.
Yes, so I can deal with like
Armors and stuff.
armors and crap. Yeah.
Yeah, so the star shells are like an alternate ammo for shotguns. They're basically just flares.
Oh, I do have a flare gun
Yeah,
too.
which is better to take a flare. But yeah, the flare gun's great. It's one of the best things you can bring as a like anti armored and hive as well, especially the armors that have the concertina.
The trick with
I
them is
usually
just
bring a
getting
flare
used to
gun.
firing the flares because
Yeah,
they have a
they have a drop.
very small amount of drop. It feels like over majority of their distance, and then it gets way bigger. I have a telecarabiner.
Ooh. Do I want that? A shotgun. I'll keep this.
This legendary came with
It came. Sorry. Sorry.
I came
Yep.
to this city.
You opened the box and I came.
No, marksman marksman scopes were sorry, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get the Videli sniper. still up there. I came, what? To this city. Oh. To play a card.
Card games on motorcycles.
Oh.
I guess I could now play card games on motorcycles, can't I?
Card
I
games on
would recommend
motorcycles?
against.
Is that a card game? Card games on motorcycles, or is it actually
No, it
playing a
was,
card game on a motorcycle?
It's a little Karibo joke from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged,
Ooh.
because
Thought that was the case.
that was another player.
There's still
One
another
down. Yep, I know.
That should have hit. That should have hit.
Fuck. Too many grunts in the way.
Did I get him? I think he died.
You got him.
Yep, that's one down.
I think that's all of them.
If you can, stop bleeding and then
Oh,
bleed first.
yeah. No, that's the wrong button again.
Oh, they didn't pick up their friend. I'm glad about that.
Hey, I'm up.
Nice work for the good cleanup.
Very good cleanup.
was not very clean, but you know, I'm gonna use a health pack on this one.
Clean enough.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. Oh, fuck me.
Look.
Anyone you walk away from.
You did a
I
lot
got
more
this
than I did.
bastard. Oh, he's got a crag. I'm taking that.
Oh, he's a crack. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
I got
taking
an extra
that.
first
Well,
aid kit. Nice. Don't forget to reload
actually,
your
you
guns.
can't get first aid kits otherwise, though.
Yeah, you can't get refills to your first aid any other way. Imagine Henry Deadeye. What a terrible.
Yeah, that's what he got me with. Because I couldn't
It's
see him and I
such
was
a
being
bad
accosted.
gun, though.
I think this guy was panicking a lot, by the way. Oh,
Certainly felt like it.
wonderful. I've got fucking
Yes.
I've got an antidote, a health injection, I think, a grenade, and
throw
a
the
Molotov.
Just eat the antidote right away because it gives you like 10 minutes
Yeah, just inject yourself with
antidote.
The green one, right?
Because
Yep.
yeah, because that also means like when bees won't really do much to you,
Oh, nice.
stuff like that. It's really handy. Yeah.
But yes, the card games on motorcycles thing's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged joke where he made a joke about the 5Ds season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged where they quite literally ride around on motorcycles when they're playing matches of Yu-Gi-Oh! So he was like, ah yes, card games on motorcycles.
Health there if you need it.
I'm good. I've only got 2 chunks.
Alright.
Let's get that back, shall we?
I haven't watched many of the abridged series. I've watched Helsing, which was really good.
I thought,
Very good.
yeah, Helsing was good. That's done by Team Force stuff. So, interestingly enough, and I was trying to tell you guys that everyone's talking, that I thought I heard people approaching us, so that's why I was stopping and aiming.
Right.
So I'm like, I swear I hear people running.
I was just walking and I saw, was it Avros or was it?
Oh yeah, I just.
Abby went
I
down,
just
yeah.
I just saw like a splatter of blood. I already have magpie, so I don't need it.
Yeah.
I just saw a splatter of blood come from like right next to their head, and I was like, uh oh, that wasn't our allies.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just got headshot and went straight down.
Have any of you watched Black Lagoon, the anime?
No.
Yes.
I would love to go on a picnic with you, mister. I won't say anything else than that. Oh. That is...
Damn dogs. Oh, it's this place again.
Oh, it's
Let's
Scrapper
get this
as
bread,
well.
gamers. Do I
I've
have
got
any
a,
grenades? I do not. I have
I got
a
a sticky.
flare gun.
I got a sticky as well.
Alright.
Flare
I'll let
works
you
on him,
guys
but
do
yeah, I
that.
got a sticky.
This time I will get the proper distance, I swear. Why is there an... Okay, there was a knife floating, and then it vanished.
Yeah. So, like, some of
Can't
the
be weird.
melee weapons and, like, throwing weapons, sometimes they'll just do that, where you, like, walk to an area where someone's been, and it's like, hey, it's just a melee weapon here floating a bit of air that you can't grab or do anything with. It's like, sure.
I see.
I'm pretty sure that was one of Verdi's throwing knives.
I see.
It was just floating there in midair.
Yeah,
Shout.
I see it again.
Don't get too close.
I'm backing off even more.
Sticky on it, run away.
This is the reason why he's so dangerous. There's Constantina.
Oh,
that
he's
him?
dead now.
Oh. There's a sticky wire. Sticky wire?
Barbed wire. So it only cuts if you have like an axe or something that's like a slicing weapon. Otherwise, you have to walk through it and just put yourself. Stop yourself
You
from
can
I
blow
see.
it up.
I
You can blow it up with a
see.
grenade
Oh,
as
there's
well.
more over here. I'll do this one.
You can also leave it as a potential trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
just
don't...
we're trying to get to the corpse is the problem.
Where is it?
Oh! Yeah,
Fucking random, random grunt walking
That
up.
panic!
I used to be like very
I
like
love it.
silent when I got panicked, and then I was like, but it's funnier if I train myself to be very vocal about
make
it.
noises. Yeah.
Yeah, so every time I panic, I go. "Ooh." But also
we've
with
taken
smaller
on two
things like
teams of two.
rolling dice on D&D, like, oh, that's a natural 20. Ooh. Stuff like that. I just turned into a monkey. I should have been a monkey, not a cat.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. It's also less common, but you know, it doesn't.
Yeah, cat's cool.
Cats are very cool. Living with a
Cats are
housemate
cool.
that maybe wants to kill you every once in a while. Wonderful.
You know what would be kind of baller for the Derringer? If you could fire all 4 barrels at once.
Yeah, if there was a way to just fire all of them at once to be like, Alpha Strike.
Just try your best.
Is it any good, the Derringer, or is it just a meme?
No.
No. You can kill. Look, if you headshot people, you can kill them still with it. It's just
Right.
got a very small effective range, very little damage.
Alright, good to know.
It's mostly a meme. That's why people go like, haha, the funny gun, you know, and try and kill you with it. Like we said
It's
earlier,
very
if there's a gun
difficult.
to kill with it, it's just not easy.
Yeah. Wasn't there like in one of the Battlefield games there was like the Colibri or something like that? Which was
Yeah.
also a very tiny pistol.
It's based off a real gun.
Yeah.
Well, it is a real gun, actually. Sorry.
So is the
I should say.
Derringer.
Yeah, the difference is the one in the Call of Duty, from my understanding, is even smaller than the real life version, if I
It
recall
was,
correctly.
But
Yeah,
again,
and the Derringer is a real gun.
speaking of Battlefield and like trying to do things like, haha, look, small caliber and stuff like that, they had one of the Battlefield games had Snake Shot in it, which is supposed to be like incredibly small pelleted shotgun shells for killing reptiles, specifically snakes. And the problem with it is that they fucked the balance with it, where
Yeah.
it was like, oh yeah, it's funny, like each pellet will do like fuck all damage. It's like, oh yeah, each pellet does like 2 damage, but because
But there's
it's
so
snake
many
shot,
pellets.
so it one-shot people. So people were running around
If
using
you were
snake
close
shot for
enough.
ages until they fixed it, because if you were just up close enough, it's like, it shoots like 100 pellets out, so they're like, haha, it just kills you in one hit. It's like, that's so dumb.
Yeah. There's this meme that my friend really likes, and that's like, I think it's called like the 50 BMG rat shot or something like that.
Yep.
Which, this caliber is designed specifically to kill rats, obliterate them, turn them into a fine red mist. It's so dark to laugh at, but at the same time, what's life if you can't laugh at a few bad things?
Just for reference, 50 BMG is the round that's in the Barrett 50 cal.
Every time I think about the Derringer
Oh, that's my flare.
is no, that's mine. I threw it
Oh.
at a bee lady to set her on fire.
I did that around here too. I don't know where she went, or the flare went.
Well, she disappears when she dies.
Right.
The flare sticks around until, you know,
The end
it
of all
burns out and
times.
they take ages. They do eventually
The
run out, they just take
fuses-
forever.
The fuses take longer as well than the flare gun.
Yeah, they
The
do.
fuses stick around a lot longer,
Is
which
this
is what I've got
fuse?
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll show you.
handheld
Oh.
flares are called fusies.
Would you like to have a taste of my Dinamito? Would you like
No,
it?
I'm good.
Would you like a bite?
That's the
Good.
kind of flare. Hang on, let me just stick this to you and you can run in.
Yeah, just hold this tight.
I picked up 2 sticky grenades.
Hell yeah. I've got a Molotov still.
Well, the only thing I've got is this.
What is that?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Choke bomb.
smoke grenade. Choke bombs are good to put out your friends that are on fire on the ground. So it's like clutch. It's one of the things that it's like almost always good to take as equipment piece.
Yeah.
They're also good for
Technically-
denying entry points on defense, because if someone runs through the gas, they start coughing and spluttering, and it gives you an early warning that they're coming in.
Yeah. You can also put it on bodies of enemies to make it harder for them to go for the revive, because you can
Oh.
always hear them. I've used them to flush people out entirely from hiding spots.
Right close to the exit.
Yeah,
Yeah, sort of.
they seem like not hugely useful, except for putting people out, until you realize that, oh, you can throw them at people and it makes them cough and stuff like that, and then you start realizing that, oh, there's like a lot of alternative uses for the choke bombs that you just don't know about.
Yeah.
Similar sort of thing with this game where it's like, oh, it doesn't tell you everything like up front. Because one of the other uses for the choke bombs is you can throw them at the immolators, the on fire specials, and the choke bomb puts them out so they're no longer on fire and instantly kills them.
You can do the same thing with the choke bolts from the hand crossbow.
Because yeah,
Double
they're
team.
just choke bombs attached to a bolt.
Nice.
Yeah.
This was a
You
really
use them a
good
lot
game
for
to end it
denial
on.
as well.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
Yeah, this was a really
Going
good,
around. Looks
good active final game where I actually got to play the hero for a little
Yeah.
while.
Yep.
Yeah.
For a little while, you're the only reason we're still
Got
alive.
2 kills. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you got 2 kills. You got a kill out of each fight.
Yeah.
I didn't
Wonderful.
do shit.
No, you got a kill in the first fight.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Oh,
You
yeah,
got the first kill in the first
yeah,
fight, then you got Fan's death.
Yeah.
Then Mars saved, then we got snuck up on, I got the first guy with the shotgun, got killed by the Deadeye, and then Mars saved us again. So,
Yeah.
I forgot I got that guy with the rifle.
Oh my god.
that is how
instant
fast the
panic.
Derringer does fire.
Oh, that's pretty good. How quick does it reload? That's alright.
Very fast.
The thing is that even if you got bullet grubber, if you reload, you lose whatever's in that thing. Because it's not a weapon, it's a piece of equipment.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So say, what a good last game. We got another victory.
Yeah. And on the loss? No,
Victory.
that's the wrong one. And on the win? There we go. That's the right one.
I mean, we could go again and end on a loss if you want. We just jump into a game, I throw a grenade at the floor, and we all die.
No, let's not. I think we have like a 50%-ish win rate today. Something along those lines.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty close to 50%. I think slightly higher, because I think we won more than we lost, to be honest.
I honestly feel that if you get kills in this game, like, it's a win.
That was a server wipe.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
We killed everybody else in the game. And 2 of them were 4 stars. Holy hell.
Hell yeah. Get fucked,
Yep.
nerds.
Although I'm much more comfortable fighting 4 stars these days.
Hell yeah.
I killed one of the 4 stars. Let's go.
Let's go.
I didn't. Still though, I got 2 kills, so you know, I'm not unhappy.
Yeah.
Alright.
You just started playing. Like, that's already impressive.
Yeah, that's
Hell yeah.
that's pretty good. For
It's
your
not
first
an
time
easy-
playing.
It's
Wonderful.
not an easy game to just get kills in. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, the people that I did kill were not looking at me at the moment. Well, one of
Doesn't
them
matter.
did,
Well,
I guess.
That's Hunt. That's
Yeah.
Hunt.
Alright, well, I'm gonna say goodbye to my chat. Thank you for joining me in this endeavor, you two, and Axie as well.
Not a problem
I'll
at all.
see you around again. I want to do this again because this is a very fun game.
Yeah, we'll have to
Sure
organize
is.
another collab sometime then.
Yeah. Alright, have a good one, everyone.
No worries, boss. Have a good one.
Okay, cool. Yes, that was a very good video. Stream. Thank you, Avros, again, for joining. Let's see. Let's rate the crumble of society. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. It was a fun stream to play. It was a fun game to play. It's my first time playing it, but I think I did pretty well. I got like 3-4 kills in total, and then almost got a 5th or something, or a 4th. I enjoyed it as well. I was scared that I wasn't going to enjoy this type of game. Pardon, but I really did. So, you know, that's a win on my book. Alright, have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.